Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very, very special Saturday night one-shot. Vampire the Masquerade, Second Inquisition, Operation Kinslayer. Before we begin this amazing Vampire the Masquerade game that you will be partaking today, let me tell you about a few things. One, stay tuned in the break during this game because we will be premiering a very special video for an upcoming audio series that we have been working on, and it is sure not to disappoint. Two, we're running this for World of Darkness Family Holiday, which the donation, you can currently see right there. Our goal for the entire for the night as a whole between all streams is $1,000. We're already at $855. If anyone would like to donate any amount of money, that would be excellent. And anything over 10 and more, you can send me a message on Twitch at the Nobleman Nick. I'll post it right here. This is me. And you can go ahead, anything over $10, and you can shake things up by adding any sort of new detail or stories, all in the name of charity. And if you also want the link to go donate, right there. We hope you enjoy. The last thing I also want to say is that this game will be a little more violent than our usual Saturday night one-shots, as foreseen by the people playing with us tonight. So, let me,
what's that mean?
Let them introduce themselves, starting with Rachael.
Hi, I'm Rachael, also known as Super Rat Lord. You can find me on Twitter and TikTok.
Rick.
I'm Rick Wheeler, Def Malkavian, co-founder of Gehenna Gaming, VP of Content Development, and tonight I'm playing Caligula.
All right. Regular sized.
I'm Rosie. You might know me as Regular Size Mom. And tonight I am playing Screeching Tiberius.
And slightly abnormally big.
I am Ben, also known as Big Dad. Tonight I am playing Crying Nero.
All right. Are we all ready to start our tale? Let's begin, shall we? We'll just jump right into it. The four of you have lived somewhat interesting lives up until this point. You never knew when you were younger, probably just getting out of the academy, or when you signed those recruitment papers, that you would be involved in something so different. But whether or not your intentions, they have led you to where you are today. The Kinslayer program. Designed by the Second Inquisition itself, in order to create a weapon, specialize in defeating the blanks. Tonight, you find yourself on a mission, on a night sort of like the others. Although, after your successful beginnings, you've moved across the states, heading west. You've done successful operations in New York, a little bit of fun over in Atlanta, and even did some reconnaissance in Birmingham along the way. Now you find yourselves in Chicago, weighing heavily of the failures of the LA branch. You find yourselves looking to prove Second Inquisition is a danger to be taken seriously, and a major threat to blank-kind everywhere. So we begin our story. Top of a government building, although pleasantly unmarked, you find yourselves waiting as in a helicopter as it slowly begins to set down on the roof. The whirling blades of death that are the helicopter's rotaries begin to slow down. You find yourselves touching down slowly on the roof of this building. A woman in a long black trench coat, definitely with some sort of authority, silver wisp of hair, tied tightly. We had a call for lowering the music. Let me double check to make sure the music isn't super loud. Of course, that's my fault. That's my fault, everyone. Enjoy good music, and okay, that should be good. A woman with silvery wisps of hair, tied into a tight bun, is waiting for you. Her arms are crossed. Who steps out of the helicopter first, and what do you look like?
That would be me. Screeching Tiberius, I generally take point. Don't see why I wouldn't do so now. Step out. Built along the lines of an Amazon or a Valkyrie. Big. An eye patch and leather jacket. And before I go down, I look around to make sure that I know where I am, and if I had to take cover, where that might be.
All right. The woman regards you with a slight nod. Who's the next step off the helicopter?
Oh. Codename Cackling Augustus. Stepping off the plane. And I've got a scar running down my eyebrows and cheeks. And if I opened my leather jacket, you would see them on my chest too.
Okay. Third person to step out.
Crying Nero comes next, wearing a suit, no tie, and his hands, you can see, are visibly burned.
All right. And then last but certainly not least,
Fuming Caligula steps very carefully off of the helicopter, always letting Nero take the lead. He expected Tiberius to be the first one out. Typically, him and Augustus are the last two out anywhere. Listening intently to what the woman with the silver hair has to say. One question for the storyteller. Is it day or night?
It's about to be night. It's like dusk at this point.
As the sun starts to set more, you'll see my pace change from kind of slow and methodical to like always watching my watch. But he's a tall man, fairly well built, currently has a black eye that he's trying to cover up, but it's not working.
All right. The woman waits until you're all standing in front of her around. It's when she finally starts to regard you. Kinslayers. I'm Director Meredith Count, the head of the Inquisition branch here in Chicago. And I do hear that you come highly recommended. Your success rate in operations is astounding. Numbers that we haven't been able to hear before. I'm hoping if you might turn one of your miracles today.
Just today, ma'am?
Well, if you are successful for what I have to ask you tonight, then I don't think we have to ever really have to worry about what comes tomorrow. Your target, or was your target before we picked her up a couple days ago. She reaches into her coat pocket, pulling out a worn photograph, holding it out. It's who takes it?
Nero takes it.
The photo shows a woman on it, fairly beautiful, with long dark hair and white porcelain skin, sort of a weird narrow eyes that you could tell from a mile away that this is a blank. No other considerations need to be made. She lets you study the photo for a second before she starts resuming. That was Felicia Parker. Or that's what the blank went as. We picked her up on a raid, and we managed to extract some interesting information from her. Information I would like you to act upon tonight.
I take a kind of like a pad, like an iPad, out of my jacket pocket and lean over the shoulder of Nero and actually take a picture of Felicia Parker.
I can just hand it to you.
I got my own copy.
I pass the photo around.
I dare say she still looks like that, however. You see,
Still alive? Oh,
for the time being.
Not for long.
Generally, that's how we operate. The only good blank is a dead blank. Although we've been forced to work with them in the past. Felicia here has given us a little bit of a tip about some of the blanks located here in Chicago. Now, what if I were to tell you there was an entire portfolio, a database of every known blank body within the limits of Chicago?
I tell you, where do I get my grocery list?
Needless to say, that such a resource in our hands would be irreplaceable. It is essential that we act upon this information and grab this drive while we can. Now, the drive from what Miss Felicia Parker, if you can, using her name as really much as a formality, not really considered a her anymore once you become a blank. She's relayed to us that the drive itself is under the heaviest of protections in a secret location, not known to her, of course, and under triple encryption. Now, under these circumstances, getting such a fabled item would be impossible. But luckily for us, the Kinslayers are what make the impossible possible. Tell me, you four, how would you like to serve your country today? No, not just your country, the world, in helping eliminate a huge threat.
Why I get up in the morning.
Your real target is a woman known as Olivia Soto. She pulls out another photo, handing it to you. This woman, on the other hand, looks distinctly human to you. Her hair is cut short and brown. Looks to be of a stature that suggests some sort of athletic build. Looks ex-military, to be precise. Initial glance. Olivia Soto. She's a human that is allied with the blanks. Despicable, really.
Distasteful.
Traitor.
Consider her just as bad as one of them. But Miss Soto here, former FBI, has a little bit of information that we need. She holds the key, the information that will unlock the encryption drive, as well as knowledge of its location. We have her pinned down. Well, scoped out, I should say. She's currently holed out in an apartment building at Cabrini Green. A little bit of a rough and tough neighborhood here in Chicago. Gang members, drugs. Hopefully you'll be able to take care of yourselves.
They're nothing compared to the blanks, so.
Easy.
She kind of turns and gestures to her men, who drop 4 duffel bags on the ground. I've made sure to outfit you with your necessary equipment. Your mission's simple. Find Olivia Soto, extract the information and password needed from her, and then you need to hit that location and take the drive. I'm sure it won't take long for those blanks to realize that we got one of their own. And if they know that the drive's location is compromised, well, they will take means in order to relocate it and bury it from us.
They can try.
Well, they certainly will. But I'm hoping my Kinslayers will be able to do much more than they could ever dream. I take it you don't have any concerns or vapid inclinations about the mission.
We're your magical genies. Just rub our lamp and point us in the direction of what you want us to do.
That is exactly what I wanted to hear. I was told you four were the best of the best. Let's go make that legend of yours a reality.
I am grabbing the duffel bag and immediately pulling out the sniper rifle. There we go. And just strapping it on my back and getting to wherever I needed to go.
Yeah, Tiberius is grabbing a duffel and taking it out and just inspecting what's there.
All the equipment you have listed on your sheet, plus 2 extra things for everyone. You see radios, of course, that you can put little like radio earpieces that you put in your ear. You notice that Director Count also has one in her ear as well.
Ooh, they gave us the good toys.
And a little small pill. It shouldn't be a mystery what this is.
Red or blue?
Black, probably.
It's the little pill that you like to call a get out of jail free card.
Nothing like a Tide Pod.
Just like my
For
dad
a
used to
little
have
snack.
when he was a mailman. No body armor?
Yes, you also have your typical, looks to be Kevlar, like thin grade. So definitely something you can slip under your clothes. You're going plain clothes for this. We don't need the every blank in Chicago screaming around when they see a well-armed, outfitted SWAT team storming an apartment building.
That's assuming they'll see me.
I hear the four of you don't even have real names anymore. They erased that in the files years ago.
You've done your homework.
Well, as the director, I do need to know about the new toys I'm getting.
I'm going through my gear and I just ask, police cleared out of the area?
Yes, we have informed the local precincts that if they hear anything specific to what we're doing, to simply ignore it. Your priorities are the mission. Everything else considered expendable. But please don't find yourselves on the evening news.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Needless to say, this should be very hush-hush. We can't let the blanks know that we're on to them, much less operating in full forces. You do well here. I might just find out what I can do about getting you transferred over to the West Coast. Do a lot of good in LA. So, any questions?
Why are we still here?
True, I should be posted up on a rooftop somewhere in that neighborhood right about this second. Let's go.
I'll be on communications if you need me, which I'm hoping you will not. And keep me updated on the mission. He does the thing where like everyone raises their watches and you all like start the time then and there, so everything all like your time is synchronized. And watch out for sewer grates. I hear that's like how the blanks like to operate here.
Noted.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. If I'm assuming she walks away.
No, she waits for you to leave. This is your this is your drop-off point, essentially.
Okay, I'll begin walking.
Yep. And as we're leaving,
bag.
so just like after the job, does anyone want to go vandalize the bean just while we're in town?
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
That's fine.
I hate this city. They call it pizza, but it's not.
So, you go downstairs, probably through the building, and you find the transportation that has been provided for you. A very nice, very well-armored, black, unmarked SUV truck. Who's driving?
Suburban?
Smell that rich Corinthian leather. Ooh, they gave us
As
nice
soon as-
toys.
Yeah. As soon as we're out of earshot of Meredith Count, I turn to Nero.
This car is bugged, you know that, right?
I'm sure it's all bugged. Which means what I'm about to say, if they pick up, I don't give a fuck. I'm not so sure about Meredith Count. calls us the best, but then she calls us her toys. Toys are disposable.
Honestly, I think it's worth considering that this is just a trap. Why the hell
Sounds
would
like
they?
it.
Why would they have all that information on a drive, even if they protected it as heavily as possible?
I mean, ever since we took down their little network, they've been very paranoid about what they send or keep digitally. We just need to be careful. Augustus, keep an eye out while you're on that roof from both sides.
Yeah, but they're not the sharpest eggs in the attic. They're blanks, so of course they're going to possibly have something on a drive. I mean, they had an entire network for us to hack. You're
That's
gonna be
true.
that dumb.
They did. That was really stupid. Yeah, I don't know. She said at one point towards the beginning that she had worked with blanks before, or had to work with blanks before. But then immediately talked about Olivia Soto was doing so and thought that was disgusting, and then agreed with us.
Well, that's probably because Olivia's a traitor.
Hypocrite.
Yeah, more like hypocrite.
Speaking
My
of which-
curiosity is, what in the past have they actually worked with Meredith or this branch?
What have we heard about this office previously, storyteller?
About specifically like the Chicago branch, or
Yeah. Do we know anything about how they've operated before?
you know that they haven't been able to make waves as they had in sort of the other areas, but they're definitely not considered like a failure like the stuff in like the ones in like Long Beach or over in LA, which the as it seems as you go more west, the Second Inquisition starts to lose its influence a little bit.
All right. Let's stop by a hardware store, pick up some supplies for getting that information we need. We're probably going to want to cut the power on the building.
Ooh,
Do you
are
think
we
if
gonna get
we-
some blowtorch and pliers?
How else are we going to do it?
I mean, sounds like a fun date kit. Let's go.
Duct tape and trash bags.
Hammer.
Do you think we could pull any more information out of Felicia Parker, or do you think they would not let us even have
Do
access?
you think she's still?
to her?
They said she's still alive, right?
Yeah.
However alive they really are.
Well, they seem to imply this was time sensitive.
That's true.
So either she's told them what she has and we need to act on it, or you decide we need to learn more and possibly waste our time.
Well, if we need to learn more, she's not going anywhere. So maybe you're right.
Okay. Tiberius is 1 dot in drive. Does anyone have more than that, or is likely to be a better driver should we need to get fancy?
I don't drive.
I have no drive.
I have no drive.
All right, we're not getting into a
driving.
car. All right, don't get into a car chase.
Yeah, don't get into a car chase. Don't do any stunt driving.
I mean,
mean-
you can try. One dots could be good enough.
No,
Them
not gonna get fancy. It's more like ramming speed.
Kinslayer boys got themselves to a real pickle this time.
All right, cool. Yeah, Tiberius gets behind the car and I guess,
Well, I get in the car.
yeah,
Okay.
looks up where the nearest hardware store is and we pick up some supplies.
All right. It looks a little weird to the owner of the hardware store, as 4 like leather-clad jacket, definitely bad motherfuckers walk into the hardware store and buying like a bunch of stuff that could definitely be murder weapons.
Ah, don't worry. It's just poker run night on the local bike gang.
Where he actually sees this quite often. Chicago.
Yeah, it is Chicago. It's Chicago by Cabrini Green, which is known as a more how can I say, more crime-ridden area.
Yeah.
So you definitely, he's definitely used to it by now.
Yeah, the air is 30% bullets, so
Oh, I love the smell of lead in the evening.
Your money is just as good as anyone else's money.
I pay with cash.
Oh yeah, untraceable.
Yep.
Oh, you definitely have company credit cards, so like offshore bank accounts that no one could get to.
Oh, I pay with cash.
All right.
While they're doing that, I'm looking over maps of Cabrini Green. Familiarize myself with the area.
Are you trying to memorize the like escape routes, ways in?
Yeah, I'm looking at the buildings that set up the way that the streets are.
Okay.
Very much like a grid. There's actually, like its name implies, there's a lot of parks. So I'm looking at all of that so I can inform my team.
Definitely, just from the area, what you can do from a quick check, there is a lot of the apartment building that you're going to is a high-rise apartment building. Their projects, much like the rest of the area, is filled with a bunch of like high-rise apartment projects. So a lot of stalls. A lot of tall standing structures.
Gotcha.
Ooh, tall standing structures. We love that.
Do we have an apartment number, or do we just know it's the apartment?
Do you know specifically the apartment is from the looks of it looks like the apartment number they give you is 705.
So I'm going to look over Fuming Caligula's shoulder at the map and pick out which building I need to post up on top of to keep an eye on the apartment building, and which one is going to be closest to an inside window.
As we've worked together so many times, I instinctively know that you're probably just looking over my shoulder. So I'm like, but there is a very large building across from where all these apartments are that I can see that has like a Starbucks and a couple of things, but it looks like you could probably get a pretty good vantage point on all of them.
I just need to be able to keep an eye on all of you and pick them off if things get hairy.
And if you want to make even a further investigation, you can do intelligence plus investigation.
I'm doing that.
Yep, doing that.
Ain't got that.
Let me just add my blood dice. Dun dun dun.
Ben, you can tell Vince inspirational speeches. That's your strength.
I'll bring up like a time we stuck out a place before. Remember that time back in Atlanta?
All right. Oh,
And we
cool.
took
I
out
have
those
4 successes on that check.
Malkavians.
I will spend a willpower.
Okay.
Check out that guy at the Coca-Cola plant.
I got 3 successes.
Okay, so 3 says and you got 4. Awesome. So yeah, you're both able to tell. So something that you end up doing is actually bringing up the blueprints for the apartment. So you can, not only do you know where to post up opposite of the building, you know what side of the building you want to be facing in order to shoot into the apartment or clear that hallway. And the nice thing about the high rises is that they all have the outer area surrounding them are all glass. So while the inside to the apartment buildings are obviously all stonework and whatnot, the outside and the actual hallways are all glass, so you can pretty much get clear shots in as well.
Oh, I love an easy job.
Don't
One,
say that.
No, but I mean, look at it. It's just got the perfect setup for me. You know, I get excited.
once I realize that they have like a blueprint of the building up, I want to take a look at what route we'll actually be taking to get to the apartment once we're in the building, like stairway, that sort of.
So, yeah, looking at the building, that looks like you have to go through a terrace of some sort, just like an entry, like a courtyard around it. That's filled with a little bit of green. From what you can tell by the maps, you're not sure if that's how it's going to reflect when you actually get there. To get up to the apartment, there are several staircases you can take, as well as the elevator.
Elevators are just death boxes.
On the way out.
See what we end up with.
I don't want to get tired before we get there. It's like the 7th floor.
Miro, have you not been doing your cardio?
Guns are heavy.
I mean,
I imagine this is the conversation being had as you're like all locking and loading in the SUV.
I want to sweat in the suit.
Take off your jacket.
Oh, this is a $500 jacket. I'm not taking it off.
Well, you got no problem getting
Green,
blood all over
green.
it.
I mean, I'm sorry, but after a couple flights of stairs in that suit jacket, you're gonna smell like burnt leather wrapped in bacon.
Exactly. Taking the elevator.
All right.
No, take the elevator on the way up. Take the stairs as the emergency exit on the way down.
I had no problem with that.
I can do that. I
Should we-
still think we should just do more cardio.
Squats.
I need plenty of squats.
Now, this is a mortal we're picking up.
Allegedly.
Do you want to wait till the day? Or should we see if we're going to flush anything out
I think she wanted
Good
us
night.
to take it tonight.
tonight, huh? Okay. Be on
That's
your
what
guard.
she said, take it tonight.
Mm-hmm. It seems like it's very time sensitive.
They couldn't move it.
Well, we're no stranger to this. Let's get on with it then.
Actually, if any of you can roll Wits plus Insight.
Yes, please. Oh, that's a very good roll for me.
Same.
For
Very insightful. 2 successes. That's
Also
amazing.
2 successes. I should have just taken half.
hold on. I'm coming to the rescue.
My half would have been 1, so I'm glad I didn't.
Mine would have been
3
4.
successes.
All right, all of you can tell. Kind of thinking back to the way that Meredith Count said everything. You think that the reason you're going at night, there is a reason for it. Mainly because if you do encounter any blanks, you feel like they want a high body count for this mission. So the more blanks you get to fighting, the better.
That's where we shine.
Yeah, I guess you were right about toys are disposable.
Yeah.
Let's sure we don't break.
Everybody, body armor on.
One suits up. And your SUV pulls into Cabrini Green. On one of the apartments, you see the large high-rise spiraling into the sky, 9 floors, approximately, of rundown projects and apartments. You see various what appear to be gang members sitting around the graffitied-up courtyard. During the day, this would probably be a walk you wouldn't want to take alone, and during the night, that's only amplified as you see various trash cans and oil barrels around. Some have started a fire in order to keep warm around it. It's like perfect blank territory.
Just the way they like it. I'm going to take the MP5, stuff it in my hoodie.
Well, I've got my baby. I'm gonna boogie out to the building opposite, and I will see you on the inside, my friends.
Now let us know when you get there. That way we know you didn't come into contact with anything on the
Remember,
way.
Like they could see me.
Usually don't.
civilian casualties are not a concern.
Give me a dexterity plus stealth roll, Augustus. Almost called you Augie. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god, Augie.
Augie, cackling Augie. All right.
My son's name.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What
Aug-
is the roll again? Sorry.
Dexterity plus stealth. Yeah, it's Augie, Callie, Nero, and Tibbs.
Okay, so this is the full roll. All right. Let's get. Sorry, I've just got a little box over here for rolling because bad dice meet the beast, and by the beast I mean cat. Otherwise, they need to be very well protected because he will come seek them out.
Oh, Daedalus.
Yeah, Imogen Daedalus will eat things. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
Awesome. You are not found by anyone. You do not. There's no chance in hell you You wait for someone to leave a door open. You slip in. You're like a cat, basically, with how stealthy you are. No one even noticed you, even with a giant ass rifle on your back. And you quickly find a an access to the roof and begin posting up on there.
Oh, and I'm humming merrily as I set up, just like, oh, I love an easy job.
You set up the Remington 700 with the stock and everything.
Those are nice.
Bitches love cannons.
Right onto the edge of the roof. You take out your little logbook, which most snipers have, where they, you know, the trajectories of all the shots they've taken before help them out. You make the calculations, and yeah, you take recon position. Look through the scope. You are hoping for one of these gang members to start mouthing off to your team.
Oh, I am, because I'm gonna play a little game of Pop Goes the Weasel.
Rose, how's your intimidate?
3.
All right. What about your charisma?
2.
All right, we have the same.
Oh, and
Same.
I'm getting on the earpiece. Cackling Caligula in place and ready to party.
All right.
We'll let you know when we light the candles.
Meanwhile, fuming Caligula is like, wait a minute, there's 2 of us.
Oh, whoops.
I just let it slide.
The Hideo Kojima names are a little bit tough for everyone. It's okay.
Snake. I'm gonna slowly make my way up the side stairs.
All right, as everyone go up the stairs, or just you, Cal?
Yeah, we
I
should.
think I'd go through the front.
All right. So normally I would have you'll probably be stopped, but Nero's the one that probably goes first through the entrance. Nero, you find yourself face to face with a few gang members that immediately take notice of you as you begin to walk towards the entrance, and they kind of like regard you because, you know, you're just a guy in like a posh suit with a mustache, you know, that
I'm
makes
behind
you
him.
okay. You're behind them.
Oh yeah.
They, you know, you're not the type of dude they're used to seeing.
I look like an arms dealer with a bodyguard.
Yeah. And then they regard the like Amazonian type woman behind you and kind of look at you and they go, "The fuck you doing here?"
The fuck I want.
Are you go ahead and make a manipulation plus intimidation. This is like
4 successes.
So you just go whatever the fuck I want. Do you like?
I'll flash my gun.
Yeah. They look at you. They look towards the gun. They look at Tibbs behind you.
Oh, I crack my knuckles. Like I lean into it.
Yeah. They just are like, you know what? We don't want that. We don't want that issue here.
Understood. Have a great day.
Yeah. Basically, they're like, all right, man. Have a good one. And they kind of just step to the side, but they
You
are
too,
eyeing
gentlemen.
you up.
And I've seen this through my scope, and I was so hoping. Oh, ruin a good
Meanwhile,
time.
Cal is he's slinking through the staircase, and you're getting to the staircase, and you just start walking your happy ass up it. Did Cal do his cardio?
I did today.
Okay. This might be a type where I'll be like, hey, you should roll for athletics, but you are like trained operatives, so I feel like 7 flights of stairs should be pretty simple for you.
I also take my time.
Yeah.
No rush.
Nothing good is ever rushed.
Ooh. Is that possibly a conviction of yours?
It is.
I like that.
Depends on if I regain any willpower or not.
You know what? I say you will for that. For keeping to that.
It's a one shot, ladies and gentlemen.
The train is off the rails today. You get into the It's like really badass, and like you can. It's almost like the music's blaring from their like their boom boxes and everything, and you're going through, you're enjoying it. You're like strolling up like the badasses you two are, and then you get into the elevator and like the music hits with the simple like classical, and you're waiting, and you're waiting.
Hibbs, what do you have on you?
Waiting.
What I normally have.
Shotgun with the flaming rounds.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that won't light the building on fire?
I've got some normal rounds and something smaller.
Well, you probably should use that instead.
Well, yeah.
You don't want a repeat of Atlanta.
We got the job done.
Yes, we did. But this is a little bit more sensitive.
She glances at your hands and looks a little guilty.
It's all right.
As you get to even if you take the elevator, even though you're a little bit delayed, you still get there first before Cal does, and you hear the ding, and the doors open, and immediately as soon as the doors open, you hear a gunshot go off, almost hitting Nero as you walk out, causing you to duck back into the elevator.
Son of a bitch.
Meanwhile, we cut right back to Augustus. Augustus, go ahead and give me wits plus awareness.
And oh, where did I put it? Oh, and I have a specialty through a scope.
Yep, so add in the additional.
That's pretty sweet.
Sweet specialty.
That is, and I need to actually grab an extra dice.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a big roll.
Yeah, that's a huge roll for you.
And so if I fail it, that's gonna be dishonor on me and dishonor on my cow.
What?
Wait, you've never seen Mulan?
I've never seen Mulan. Yeah, I was just to say that's a
The what?
That's a classic.
it's a classic. Mulan.
Watch.
What show is this?
Mulan.
Oh yeah.
7
Dishonor on you.
successes.
Dishonor. The 7 successes.
It's a big freaking roll.
Jesus
Yo.
Christ.
Augustus is gonna get fucking hit by a satellite later. Like, these rolls are crazy.
Yeah.
You now have
we'll
cancer
get
from
all
the
good ones out of
scan.
the way, and then I'll die later.
You're like aiming through the scope, and as they're leaving, as soon as they get in the elevator, you notice like that the guy immediately starts getting on the phone.
What guy?
The gang member that they talked to.
Ah.
And you start scanning the shot upwards, and you can, as when I'm doing this narrative, because I'm just doing the narrative for the 7 floors that they were going up where you were looking through the scope, you can stop me at any time if you're like, I want to say something, I want to do something. So you start basically training your scope on them, following them up, making sure nothing's going to be like awaiting them or nothing's like interrupting them. And then you get to the 7th floor, and you see as it's like they're about to get there, you see 2 dudes on the phone that were at one of the doors of the apartment, one that you believe to be 705, and have now taken basically a cover which on each end of the hallway.
I'd like to pick those 2 off.
Okay, go ahead and fire, and give me a dexterity plus firearms, please, plus your specialty, which I believe is sniper rifles.
It really is.
As I get to the 7th floor, I would probably see one of these guys, right?
Oh, yeah,
'Cause if
you
they're on
come
one
up
end of the hallway.
Yeah, go ahead and give me dexterity plus stealth really quick, and see if you actually manage to absent-mindedly sneak up on them.
4 successes.
Okay. And you're going for the headshot, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me just look it really quick.
And the game of Pop Goes the Weasel.
Oh yeah,
Is a go.
And it's Remington 700. That's not a weak gun by any means.
It's 223, easy.
Yeah, you just go. You
Really?
you hold your breath. You don't have a silencer or anything on it. So Well, actually, you would because you're a sniper. Yeah, because you're.
Yeah. This
have
is
a
a sniper rifle.
You want to make sure, and it's not a silencer like in the movies where.
Yeah, it still is a little audible pop.
Yeah, it's still pretty loud to like anyone around you. Like you hear it, but definitely not the people. They probably can't hear it all the way across.
Yeah, no one street level or anyone across the way is not gonna hear it, but anybody within the building, within a floor of me, probably gonna hear it. Be like, well, whose microwave just popped?
Yeah, pretty much. And you just have a great shot. You judge the wind the wind drag, the bullet drop, and everything, and you see the bullet fly and go right through one of the dude's throats, and you see the crimson red just splatter on the wall opposite of him, and you feel his body, or you see his body just slump to the ground. Nero and Tiberius, you are like, you hear the 2 gunshots from each side go off, and then you just hear something break through one of the windows, and then the slumping of a body.
And at that point, I'm gonna get over the earpiece and just be like, hey, picked off 2 hostiles, you're welcome.
You picked off the first one, and
well,
then
picked off 1 hostile, you're welcome.
And then what'd you get, Cal? You got what? Sorry, I didn't say that.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right. See. As you're coming up, you basically, because you're not ready for him pretty much. He looks around and kind of locks eyes with you, and he kind of looks at your getup, and you see him. He has his gun out. He goes to swing around and aim his gun, but he kind of fumbles for a minute because he hears the gunshot ring out from the other side, and then looks and sees his buddy hitting the ground. Are you gonna take advantage of that?
I was going to say I would try to rapid reflexes, grab the gun out of his hand, twist it around, and shoot him with his own gun.
Oh, like the Matrix.
Like the Matrix.
Meanwhile, I'm telling Tiberius, all right, I will give you covering fire when you rush.
Dexterity plus firearms, please.
That's a good roll for me.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of
Does he
Zombieland.
have a handgun, or is it?
It's a handgun.
Okay.
They are not. They're definitely not as heavily armed as you are.
I got a crit with 5.
Jesus, you just look and like before he get ready. Yeah, it's you're using your submachine gun, right?
Well, I used his handgun. I took it from his hand.
Okay. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Right.
So you do the John Wick thing where you hit his hand, turn it around, and then like whip his hand still in the trigger basically.
Right. What? Stop shooting yourself.
And it's loud. It goes off.
Now I have a handgun.
Yeah, and he's dropped.
That's you too.
They were definitely
geez.
not actual. They were not blanks. These people. They were just looks like armed guards of some sort.
Tiberius door.
Well,
I'm gonna take my tactical knife and just jam it into the base of this elevator door to stop it from closing.
All right.
John McClane and Die Hard.
so they're clearly protecting Olivia Soto. I'm going to take whatever I can out of his pockets: keys, cell phone, wallet.
Mm-hmm.
While he's doing that, I am leading the way to the apartment door.
Good shooting, I guess. Just
Okay.
And of course, while they're doing that, I'm going to aim down at the gangster below that dared to call upstairs.
You aim and you got him training, and you're just, all right. Give me a dexterity plus firearms for that specialty.
Specialty.
We have our first civilian casualty of the game.
this is not.
This is why I choose to roleplay with these wonderful people, because they're just as horrible as me.
This person is not a civilian.
This is not a civilian. He
They are a
dared.
traitor to the species.
It's over.
Oh god, they are a traitor to humankind, I should say.
5 successes.
He did.
Yeah, you just go.
He better be dead.
Not only is he dead, like the person sitting next to him, probably took some push fire through the bullet going through him.
Hey, The skull
Like some splash
explodes.
damage.
Yeah, people are screaming. There is a commotion. Not only they heard the gunshots and they're like, okay, that's like usual, but seeing your friend literally just get shot out of nowhere, that is something for concern.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just gonna aim right back up at the window.
Right.
That felt good, didn't it?
I'm gonna.
Oh,
I will radio in that I took down one of the other ones.
You didn't spend any willpower, did you, Augustus?
no, not yet.
Okay, because I feel like that definitely fulfilled your conviction, eye for an eye.
Oh, I didn't know that was my conviction because for some reason my convictions do not exist.
Oh, they're not on there?
Nope. That's
Really?
okay though.
Okay, I'm sorry. Over the break, I'll tell you what they are,
That's alright.
and I'll inform you.
All right, stack on the door, breach and clear.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll be right behind them after I've done looting this guy.
Remember, we need her alive.
I know. But don't take the fun out of it.
And that.
She's
What's
a
this
sympathizer.
job? We don't have any fun.
All right. So, are you going to do? So are you just going to get ready for? You're just going to breach the door, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I just want to double check. All right. So how are you just gonna go for the kick down, or are you gonna shoot the locks out, or how are you gonna do this?
Does she have non-incendiary shotgun shells? Or
She does. She
only-
has, I believe, Tiberius has breaching rounds.
I have breaching rounds and incendiary, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to use breaching because that's what they're for, and then just go in. I figured that since there are people in the hallway, they're probably expecting something, but so there might be other protection inside, maybe.
Okay, cool. And then, so how are you? Because it's like you can maybe get 2 people through the doorway at once. You know, it's like a normal sized doorway, so like you'd be squeezing through. So you're taking. So how's the kind of like party order?
Well,
So-
I'm point, and
I'll go next.
Probably be last because I was not.
I am more. I consider myself more expendable than the tech guy.
and August is watching our asses.
Actually, currently, since they're going in from the hallway, I would like to take a peek into the window and see if I can see anything that's worth noting to the team.
Funny enough, you see a hand from off the side, like just for a second. You see something move the curtain into place to block the window, as well as you can see movement in the apartment, like rapid movement.
This is Caculing Augustus phoning into team. Hey, we've got movement inside of the apartment, plus they have blocked my line of sight.
Long-time
And there is
listener,
rapid
first-time
movement.
caller.
Thank you.
Is the movement natural rapid movement or unnatural?
It look to you, Augustus. It looks like just people running back and forth.
This is human movement.
10-4.
How many contacts?
I can't
Look-
get an exact count. They have shut the blinds, so I
Alright.
am in the dark.
Let's light it up. And I breach, sweep, see what I can get at, and make room.
All right. As you breach the doorway, you do the whole thing where you shoot the locks out with the rounds, boom, and then you just literally kick the door, and it goes down like a domino. Very simple, very easy enough for you. I don't even need to have you roll for it.
Cheap
You come-
doors.
You come in and you immediately hear the gunshots of 2 submachine guns just go off and kind of reflect off the wall as you huddle in using the smoke that's kind of coming from your breaching rounds. Now, is your idea, is you gonna breach, like post up at the door, or are you looking for cover as soon as you get in?
Post up at the door
Okay.
so that everyone else can get in.
You see about 2 people they're doing the same kind of tactic where they're each shooting from each room. It looks to be like a 2-bedroom apartment. So you're into the living room right now, and there's a room on each side. You do hear screaming of a woman's voice, like not screaming like as in scared, but yell like a woman yelling at another woman.
Well, they're not people anymore. They're between me and my target. So whichever one I have a better shot on gets it.
Okay.
Not with the round, obviously, but with the pistol.
So you're just gonna come around and start firing back from your pistol?
Yeah.
All right. So you're left or right?
Left.
Left. All right. Go ahead and roll me dexterity plus firearms.
Four successes.
You immediately, because they're in cover, it's a little bit tougher to get some shots in at them. You definitely hit one of the guard. It looks like another armed guard of some sort, and you graze him in the shoulder. He returns a shot at you. He's gonna roll. Be really quick here. Let me just pull up your sheets. Go ahead and give me your dexterity is 3. Okay, cool.
My dexterity is 2.
Oh, your dexterity is 2. All right. You're gonna
I can boost it for you.
No, that's fine. Go ahead and mark one of your health boxes off. You're at goal, so bullets do superficial damage to you, I believe is in the companion rule state. I'm gonna, if anyone would be able, I believe ghouls take these.
Unless they changed it, because thin bloods take regular damage. So
okay, let me double check the rules really quick. I just want to make sure, because this will probably be the only thing we're gonna have to look up. Go.
Alex, we just heal faster.
Okay, you just heal faster? All right.
I think you still take not halved superficial.
All right. So you do take superficial, just not halved.
Correct, because thin bloods don't take halved. So.
All right, awesome. Thank you for that. Yep. So
no problem.
Go ahead and mark off a 2 boxes then of a superficial, as you take a shot grazing your shoulder. Nero, Caligula, what are you doing?
How many flashbangs do I have?
You have 4 on you.
I'll toss one in.
All right, the UV ones?
They're the only ones I have. They'll
Okay.
they'll still stun these guys, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Go ahead and roll me. Roll me dexterity. Well, I think that it's considered a firearm still, so dexterity plus firearms.
I thought it was athletics, but
or athletics. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Thank you.
3 successes.
Awesome. You go ahead. Did you say over the radio what's happening, warn everyone else?
Banger.
I turn my face away from that, like towards the wall.
Yeah, you only your eye patched eye is the only thing facing
I was
it.
gonna say, Tiberius just goes.
Seconds.
And you do that thing where you don't throw it, you just like roll it in.
Yeah.
And you hear someone call grenade, and then you hear the earshots. Cal, are you going off of that at all? As you hear the flash illuminate the whole room?
Yeah, I covered, and after it goes off, I would probably go in.
All right.
MP5 drawn.
As you're kind of going with the MP5 drawn, you hear a screaming as you can hear something, smell something burning. I love the smell of roasted blanks in the night. As something runs at you, a slightly singed charged hand as you enter the room and goes to grab your throat. Go ahead and give me dexterity plus athletics. See if you can dodge that for me.
Four successes.
course. Normally, I wouldn't even give you a roll for this because she's moving super fast. You know, celerity is a hell of a discipline. But she just got singed with UV, so she is not feeling it. As she fumbles and misses you, and you see, I'll actually describe you what you see.
Does she run into the wall?
Her hand like goes into the wall pretty much. Like it's, you see it. Well, almost read the wrong description. You see a young woman, with silky blonde hair and fierce amber eyes. Their skin, once filled with a texture of pasty hues, is now spotted and mottled with various burn spots, like the most extreme second-degree burns you've seen. There looks like at very one point they really cared about their appearance with the you know, the slight consistency of makeup and everything on the skin. Not anymore. Go ahead and roll me dexterity plus firearms.
Three successes. Oh, I got a specialty. My bad.
Ooh.
4 successes.
You aim your gun, you're packing the incendiary ammo, right?
Oh yeah.
And you go, like you do the whole, you just aim up.
Yeah. Call me.
It's close range, and it kind of like, it definitely, at this close range, you're gonna get a little bit burnt. Go ahead and mark off a superficial, just because like the embers are coming off it and you're getting a little bit hurt here. But it hurts her. She's not down yet, but it's she's taking it like it's the aggravated damage like it should be, and she's just like kind of teetering over. You don't know if she can take another couple of rounds of those, and she looks at you and locks her eyes with you, and for a second you hear a voice kind of pop into your head. She screams at you, drop your weapon, or not even drop your weapon, turn your weapon on your friends. Go ahead and give me.
I was gonna say,
we're not friends.
Mortals can't typically, but I'm a ghoul. So
You're a ghoul. Yes. So that doesn't, yeah, exactly.
We're in a weird place.
The rules don't necessarily apply to you. You can go ahead and give me an intelligence plus resolve. Let me just roll for...
That's way better than I thought I was gonna get. I'm a smart cookie. I'm gonna willpower that one.
Okay.
Good call.
3 successes.
Let me just roll for her really quick. I got all my notes everywhere. It's gonna be a little bit of a toughie, for sure. But so you got what? 3 successes? You said?
Yeah.
4 successes. Oh. You feel the command push into your head, and you find yourself turning your weapon onto your friends. But before that happens, Tiberius, what are you doing?
How much of what's happening with Caligula can I see?
So this is basically, it's kind of, we're discussing theater of the mind. Nero throws the flashbang, Caligula goes in, immediately he gets rushed. It all happens in a matter of seconds, and you see him start to turn the gun. You might not even notice what happened. You just see him like levy his gun up, like he's not shooting anymore, and he's like starting to turn around towards you guys. He's still there though.
There's still the 2 goons, right?
Yes. Well, one's kind of injured right now.
Decisions.
I can handle Caligula if you want.
Okay. That makes my decision simpler. I keep at the goons and try to clear our way to our target.
Okay. So you go ahead and give me a dexterity and firearms. You're still using your handgun? So you're just totally ignoring the blank.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Meanwhile, I think
Yep.
I'm only seeing flashes.
Wait, did the flashbang do anything to the curtain?
Not necessarily. However, I can say you can see the shadows of a few people in front of you. If you want, you could take a lucky shot at one of them.
Nah, I'm just gonna get over radio and be like, hey, somebody, like Jesus and the blind man, someone give me sight, rip down those curtains.
Exactly what I was going to do next.
There's guys in front of the curtains.
Well, not necessarily in front of the curtains. There's just so you go in and you see the dude. He's like holding his like shoulder. He like raises his gun where at you, and you just go pop pop, and the dude just kind of shudders for a second and sinks.
Great.
Blood splash on your feet. Ah, it's good to be back in business, isn't it?
You know it.
You do see as you go into the room that he was protecting Tiberius. You see that there is what seems to be like a Shawshank Redemption, like Rita Hayworth like poster, kind of torn off, and there's a hole into the next room, looking to where a mirror, almost like a mirror would have been, and like someone, you can see that a woman is basically has gone through it. She's in the next room over, and she's trying to run out.
I get on the radio and say, August, next apartment over, through the wall. She says it much more eloquently than that. Essentially lets you know which direction they're going in and that there was a bug out hole.
Aiming.
Augustus, you swing across. You see, definitely looks like Olivia Soto from what the pictures told you.
Aiming at her legs.
Yeah.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop. Time to make some heathens drop.
Go ahead and roll me dexterity plus firearms, please.
And with the special.
Make some heathens drop.
Have you never seen Helsing Abridged?
I guess not.
Love it.
It's really good.
So good.
It's better than the regular one.
It really is.
I mean, better than the
non-abridged version.
Oh.
Some of the jokes didn't age well, but
Oh yeah, some of those jokes you're just like, oh, that would
My
never
gun
fly.
kills heretics. The bullets go pop, pop, pop.
All right, let's see. 1, 2. Ooh, 2 10s.
critical.
So 4 successes. But wait, 2 10s is.
It's 4.
What? Oh, the 2 10s by themselves are 4.
Count as 4.
Okay, 5, 6. 6 successes.
Okay, so you definitely beat her 3 successes.
She ain't got no legs.
Yeah, and
She ain't got no ankles no more.
you take a shot through one of them, and you make a clean shot through one of her legs, and you see tendons. Oh, by the way, content warning, guys. You see tendons basically ripped apart from her lower leg as she collapses to the ground, holding it in pain. If that didn't kill her, but the shock and bleeding out on the ground might.
And I'm going to get on the radio. Alright, I have gimped our runaway, so you may want to get there quickly because she's bleeding out.
Fuck! You hear Tiberius from the room over.
I am through that hole, and is this apartment, like, are there other human beings here?
Oh no, this is an empty apartment.
Sweet, scooping her up and
You
kicking
walk
down.
through like slowly, you're like, oh.
This is nice. Pick her up, toss her over my shoulder, and kick my way out of that apartment door,
Okay.
and let them know that I got her and we should head out.
She's bleeding to death, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, like fast. Okay, then yeah, I'll administer.
What's up with the Kindred?
Well, we're going back to that right now. Just wanted to swing back. Nero, what are you doing that you said you were going to be helping
I make
out?
eye contact with Caligula and say, "What are you doing?" Shoot her, and I use compel.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
All right. You're going to have a domination off. All right, go ahead and roll your domination plus manipulation.
You're gonna need some extensive therapy after this because your mind is getting so fucked.
It's the 3 Spider-Mans in my head right now.
I will use a point of willpower.
Holy shit. Did not see that coming. No wonder he's wearing a fucking suit.
Okay, I have 5 successes with a critical.
Okay. Damn.
For a goal.
She has 5 successes as well. But you know what? Players players beat NPCs in my games. So you have this like stare down, and Cal, it feels like something is ripping you apart inside. It does not feel good.
I feel wanted though.
It feels like a shouting match between two angry parents. You hear
Daddy and Mommy are fighting.
You hear kill your friends, and then you hear Nero go
Kill
shoot
that disgusting blank.
like in Jurassic Park. Shoot her.
I'm gonna turn on the lady.
All right, give me a dexterity plus firearms.
Oh, she's gonna be fucking surprised.
She was not ready.
As well, I didn't see that coming.
Oh, that's a big roll. 7 successes. I got a crit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I got 2 10s and 3
Legitimately,
successes.
I was like, okay, she'll take another round of shots and probably just run the fuck away. But that doesn't even happen. You go like, and it doesn't. You don't go up anymore. You keep it held and recoiled in the same spot of where like her heart would have been. You see her in basically like bullets come flying out of her back, like spraying the apartment in her vitae. And you watch as her like the incinerators go off, and she is like being burnt to a like crisp. Basically, she goes for the window and just drops, wailing and screaming in a voice that can almost make you cry in happiness.
Now that she's dead, can I grab her, slit her throat, and make Olivia Soto drink so that she possibly heals that wound that's definitely going to kill her?
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. So you see, okay, so Tiberius re-enters the room and drops Olivia basically on the ground, and you're like, go ahead, and you just basically like slit her throat and just shake it out like she's an empty Capri Sun patch.
Like a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
This is for your own good.
Well, I mean, it's Kindred Vitae,
I'm gonna
so
take out
it's
the
gonna
other
be like a
goon while
chili.
he's still blind.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, okay. I totally forgot about it. You just go and you go, pow, pow.
Yeah.
he goes up. He's like, I surrender. I surrender. You hear Meredith go, I take it this was a successful extraction.
I'm gonna need a cigarette after this. It was good.
Tiberius, you're standing in the doorway, right?
Yeah.
So it would have been really hard to notice the thing standing on the next to the door as soon as the like near the door as soon as the fight started. But you kind of look over and you notice something is slithering top of the door for a second as you feel a giant anaconda like snake tail wrap around your throat and begin constricting you.
Oh, fuck no. Incendiary rounds, like, no. We're not doing that shit.
Go ahead and give me dexterity plus firearms, but go ahead and give me at a -2 dice pool. Just because
I have specialty shotgun.
Okay, could you go ahead and add that as well?
The -2 and then 1. Okay. 2 successes. And so I'm...
Okay. You aim and you see Vitae splash all over you because it's like close and screaming and wailing. But now this partially on fire snake, gangrel-like creature is still wrapped around you and is still trying to choke the life out of you. Go ahead and give me an opposed athletics plus strength roll.
I have grappling.
That's perfect. That'll work here as well.
You done fucked up, Snake.
Okay. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, let me go roll for her real quick. 4 successes, you said?
Yes.
Damn, we are like rock stars tonight.
We're the best.
I hope this sticks through. I hope so.
Oh, you know it's not going to. We're
No.
all gonna die.
It's gonna end in a blaze of glory, but it's gonna be beautiful.
Rosie be wearing
an
2
epic-
eye patches at the end of the night.
Well, 4 successes. She matches you, but as I say, players win ties. So you're able to wrangle this snake off of you.
Chokehold.
Like you've seen the movie Anaconda. It's like that big.
The new one or the original one with Ice Cube?
There's a new one?
Yeah, like Blood Orchid.
No. Original with Ice-T.
Yeah.
Is that-
Why?
And Angelina Jolie's dad.
It wasn't even good when it first came out.
Whoa,
Whoa. I like how you had to put on the sunglasses for that.
The guy that looks like Hugh Laurie.
Well, what's up with the Cyclops tint?
All right, so I win a wrestling match with Flaming Anaconda.
Yep, and then you have full control of it, and you guys turn around as you're like drenching this poor girl with like Vitae, and you see Tiberius wrestling an anaconda. But it's in the doorway, so Augustus can see this.
How Amazonian of you.
Augustus, are you gonna let her have her moment, or are you just like, nah?
I'm gonna ask her if she would like. You want me to shoot this one?
Got it.
Okay.
What do you do, Tim?
Can I like break its spine? I've like.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a.
Why do you look shocked?
You hear get melee plus brawl plus athletics.
I'm happy it's
Brawl
a
and
gangrel. If
strength?
it were an actual
brawl and
snake,
strength,
I'd
sorry.
feel bad.
What was that? Brawl and strength? Let me
Yeah,
make sure.
it's actually a blank. It's fine. You hope.
Like it-
Sorry, my depth perception is weird right now.
You don't say.
I wonder where that's from.
She bought that today.
That is better. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you do the whole Batman, and you just like you didn't think it was possible to break a snake because like it's pretty flexible. And it's all spine, you know. But you do enough damage that she transforms back to this like 6-year-old looking woman who's partially on fire, and you just go
Did you say 6 or 60?
60.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
you're
know
gonna
it's a-
hear over the radio.
Content
Finish
warning.
him.
You see her start to like seize up a bit. She's still alive, it seems. Maybe going to torpor soon. You're not sure.
That's fine. Do you need more, or is that enough blood to get it done?
Well, Nero, is it?
I'm not feeding the blood to the woman.
Oh, Callius. That it seems to be enough blood.
All right.
She'll probably heal off that.
Then I'll finish the job with this one. Stake it.
You aim for the heart and you just go, oh, I'm glad you got to use this. I was really excited when I made this invention up. So it's basically this like almost like a little portable cannon. Like the stake is like what is it, pneumatic? So it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
You press your fist against it, you line up, and you just click the button, the trigger that's in your hand, and you hear the thing go shing, and just boom right into her. You can reload the stake if you want. She staked it in torpor. You know, if you wanted to, you could do a little bit more damage and probably finish the job completely, or you could send this blank back to the SI.
Always good to have someone to experiment on.
Well, blanks are evil and must be destroyed. So that's my conviction. I'm gonna finish her.
Just take the shotgun.
Yep.
Point blank.
Satisfying.
Even Nero, even you need to kind of look away for a second, as Tiberius is usually a little bit brutal, as puts the shotgun right in her face and just blood splattering in chunks and bioorganic matter, brain matter, everything else type of matter.
I love my job.
You kind of look at your handiwork, Tiberius, and you're like, damn, I could be an artist.
This is why I go to work every night.
Olivia
God bless
seems
America.
in stable
God
condition.
bless America. God bless their steak launchers.
You hear Meredith come over the walkie. Get the information out of her on site. And then once you do, well, I'll leave that up to you.
I'm getting the blowtorch and the pliers.
So, because I don't think we want to actually roleplay this out, am I guessing that you are going to torture the information out of Olivia?
She's gonna be a few fingernails short, yes.
Have you seen Dirty Harry? Yes, it's the football stadium scene.
I think you're talking to the wrong crowd. We would totally roleplay this out.
Yeah, it's can chat handle.
I don't want to make Nick cry.
No, I don't. Like, I can do it, but you know what? Just to save us some time. You know what I think it is? Just to save us some time and to earn us the rating of being kicked off Twitch, as I described, like bamboo shoots. What's going to end up happening is, like, I feel like Hal looks at you all and goes, well, let's get our job done. And we cut to, like, the shot of, like, Olivia screaming, and then it cuts to you walking away from the apartment. Do you finish Olivia off after you get the information you need, or you leave her?
She's a traitor to the FBI.
She was a retired FBI agent, yeah.
We're throwing her out the window as before we leave.
Oh, but it might be so much more fun to let her live like this for a couple hours.
I don't know, Nero, you're the one actually with the body. Like, the three, like, Augustus is saying this, but Augustus is also an entire building away.
I think we've all come in because I imagine we had like an A-team style building montage, but with implements of torture. Like somebody's lighting their blowtorch, somebody else is just picking up a wrench.
Got a corkscrew. It's great.
Is torture something that's common to all of you? Or all of you?
The ends justify
yes.
the means.
Yeah, we're all pretty sadistic here.
We hate Kindred.
We definitely hate these effing blanks.
They can take a lot more goddamn damage than the other opponents we had before we entered this life.
You're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't kill her because she's a human. But then you might think to yourself, well, she did just drink blank blood, so she's kind of a blank right now.
Well, it doesn't really... She gave up any...
She's a traitor.
Humanity might have granted her when she sided with these kindred.
Whoa, we don't use that word. We don't give them validation.
What did you call them?
Call them what they are.
Freaks.
Blanks. Yeah, freaks.
Blank pants. Sorry.
Blank body, yeah.
Blank bodies.
Bracken toasters.
Can you tell what I play most of the time?
I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, so Olivia's body is promptly thrown out the window of a 7-story building.
Right onto those gangsters.
Well, what's left of one of them?
They're already like mourning the friend of one of them, and then they just see the body.
You're still hanging out.
Like 7 floors is a lot. That's just like a pancake. That is not a fun. And you just walk out of Cabrini Green.
Give her a hit of slow-mo first.
More like Cabrini Red.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a short 5-minute break here. I'm going to run the special little surprise I have for you guys.
Special surprise.
And then we'll have just a little bit more of a break. And we'll be back with more of Operation Kinslayer. Hope everyone's having a good time and people haven't gone crazy just yet.
If you want us to kill him a special way,
close,
put it in
though.
chat.
See what the murderer is. All right, and don't worry, Kay. We got your stuff coming up soon. Don't worry. Because Kay donated $10, and so she has now affected the story. So if you donate $10, you can add a specific detail or request for the story. And I will try my best to work it in. And we've reached over the goal of $1,000.
We have. Thank you, everybody.
1,025. Thank you, everybody.
And all the V5 streams that are going on through Family Weekend with World of Darkness, and all the participants, thank you very much for this cause. Our friend Lore by Night did an awesome Victorian game. I can't wait to catch that video on
Yeah.
demand as well because
And
smart guy.
Ian was on it, and
Ellie
Ian
looks so good. Ellie looked like Merida from Brave.
Yeah.
and our good friends
She
Ian
did.
and Wes are on the current game that's going on for Atlanta by
Yes.
Night right now. Oh, awesome. Need to check that out. I'll watch the VOD after that for sure. All right. I will see everyone watch this awesome special sneak peek. Am I allowed to say what it is?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Special sneak peek from a new audio drama produced by our very own Death Malkavian, Reek Wheeler, titled Kindred Stories. See you in a few.
The masquerade has been broken. The mortals hunting us down by the dozens. The elders who held us under their heel and strict guidance are gone. Called away by a mysterious force, leaving vacuums of power in their wake. We waited out the storm and survived. Now we awake, rise, and enter this new world of danger and opportunity, unsure if the sects or anyone else survived. All we have is our wits, cunning, and thirst. May the best monster win.
Hello, everyone, and we have returned for our Second Inquisition story, known as Operation Kinslayer. When we last left our group, they had gotten the information from Olivia Soto, and now they're hastily waiting what I say that information is. So this is what you find out. Find out that the drive, specifically what's on the drive, is a list of every Kindred in Chicago, as she calls them. Not necessarily addresses, but just straight up identities. And even biographies on them, where they like to hang out, what they like to do, their associates. The whole little black book of a ton of information.
Ah, Santa delivered Christmas
Did we find
early.
out why this exists?
Is they're foolish and antiquated?
But like, why would you have this? Like,
Would that be a question you asked?
yeah.
The answer you would have gotten out of a little bit of torture is that the leader of the blanks likes to keep a dossier on everyone. All paranoia, as it were.
And blanks are territorial as hell.
Do we get a name?
Each other either.
You don't get a... She was not... Unfortunately, she passed out before you can get a name of the exact blank who owned it. You did get the encryption key from her, which was on her, as well as the location. It looks to be an estate of the University of Chicago. Meredith quickly tells you that the estate, that the house itself is owned by a man named Blake Bishop, a wealthy entrepreneur type philanthropist, very heavy in the pockets in most of the city. You're not sure why this person, Blake Bishop, would own this blank hard drive, but you can tell that's probably nothing good. You're given coordinates on where to go. Yeah. Was there anything else you would have asked?
Probably about guards.
Guards? You tell you he has armed guards, or the drive will be protected by armed guards, for sure, and other of the blank kind.
General idea of where it is in the building.
In the office, Mr. Blake Bishop.
Unsure of what else I would have asked that would be pertinent to kind of what we're going through now. Now that we have the drive, it seems like a lot of what I would have asked before is kind of going to be covered as far as Kindred.
Well, we don't have the drive. We're going there to get the drive.
We know where to
Gotcha.
get it, and we have the encryption key.
Yep.
Be able to unlock it. Yeah.
Did they send the Kindred to protect her or to kill her?
Very much to
What?
to protect
The
her.
what?
The what?
The what now?
The blank.
Very much to protect her. They're her bodyguards.
This is like a paranoia turn. Hail friend computer.
Yo, friend computer.
All right, so this is at the University of Chicago, you said?
Yes.
Where Blake Bishop is at?
Very
No, of
pristine
course.
property.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at the property, and I'm assuming I'm going to be rolling around in a grassy knoll, not up in the trees where I like being.
Lots of trees.
There are quite a bit of trees. The grassy knolls might have a little bit more stability to it, but
Oh,
if you wanted to take perch up in a tree, you could.
I could. Probably will. Just gotta see what's there.
Go ahead.
It looks like a pretty big campus. Do we know?
It looks really nice.
Yeah,
where
you know the address.
Okay.
I went to Temple. This is really nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of wealthy people live up here in the area.
I wanted to call or contact Meredith, see if we can get a team nearby to cover our extraction if we needed it.
She comes tripping on the radio. Kinslayers. What's the status?
We have the information and a cleanup team is needed at the apartment.
Say no more. I'll have them in position. She asked for the coordinates, the address.
We'll give them.
Any casualties so far?
Several.
We're fine.
We're fine, but
So someone should do a medicine. Does anyone have medicine to do on Tiberius?
Cool.
Go ahead and give me intelligence plus medicine. I feel like someone's like, Tiberius, you're bleeding, and you're like, I ain't got time to bleed.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
I accidentally dropped 2 die. Oh. 3 successes. Intelligence medicine. Oh, I got a specialty in that.
You do. Almost like I built this squad as a
4.
4. Yeah, you stem the bleeding. You're not gonna take any more harm from it. It's gonna take time to heal up on your health track, but no more complications. He has it patched up. Bolt was pretty easy to remove.
Excellent. And did I gain that willpower I had spent back after?
Oh, for just exit. Yes, you did, because
Great. Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Blank's got to be killed.
Did you tell Augustus their convictions? and
Convictions? No, we did not over the break because of the whole debacle. Really quick, everyone. My mailman mixed up the packages I was supposed to get with a person across the street. Decided to run out in the cold. But I also managed to pick up this today. This came through.
That Bible Black you were talking about?
Yeah. No. It just sends it just like a stream down.
stuff? The neighbor just nearly got inducted into cult, which is never a bad thing.
Yeah, never about that. I was so funny. Like she opened up expecting to get her clothes because that's what I felt like was in the package, and just got this amazing cult book instead.
These aren't comfy pajamas.
They're
It's a gateway to hell.
It's a gateway to another dimension.
It's just some sort of weird cube thing.
I have
Something
such things to show you.
Honey, I solved it.
Oh my god.
There are other worlds than these. Okay.
All right.
This.
Yes, but back to your convictions really quick, Augustus, so you can write them down. One is I will be privy to everyone's secrets. 2, mercy is for the weak. And 3, eye for an eye.
I think I've got the second two. Those are my friends.
But why wouldn't we torture the hell out of this person with all of our convictions?
I would say I think Nero's the only person that's
The ends justify the means.
I guess too I am more than my orders, but
You have created a team of sadists.
I mean,
Hey, man,
you pick
Also, like
certain
my
players.
backstory, he literally hates them with every fiber of his being.
oh yeah, I think that is your backstory.
We're
Man, I
doing
don't
what we're built to do.
Exactly. You're doing a great job so far. It's a lovely
Oh,
job.
we're
You're
trying to
gonna...
cut the power.
All right, so you guys are driving over. Meredith would inform you though, as you're having this conversation. I'm I'm guessing on the way over there, that killing blanks is a great byproduct and all. But remember the mission. That drive is your top priority.
Yeah, that drive has more blanks on it.
So if the decision comes down to chasing down escaping blanks and getting that drive back to us, you get that drive back to us. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Kill more of them, so.
We can do both, right? Both.
Both
is good.
Both is good.
Okay, no los dos. All right. You pull the SUV, speeding across town. It takes you like a good hour or so to get to the University of Chicago. You've killed everyone there, so you know there's no way that they're not going to report back. But you're sure maybe some news of Cabrini Green. You weren't exactly very quiet about it. What's going through your head?
Being looked in the eyes and told to shoot my squad mates, which I was about to do if Nero wasn't there, is still weighing heavily on me.
No, I wasn't in the firefight, so I'm, for all intents and purposes, having the best night of my life. So I've just got my ear pods in and I'm just listening to some heavy metal, just absolutely relaxed in the back.
Tiberius is driving and flicking drying vitae out from under her nails. It's a normal night. Wishing that we had a little bit of time to maybe look at building blueprints and figure out how we're going to get in there.
Yeah, it looks like to be a normal sized, well, not normal, definitely a little bit slightly bigger, large, 3-story house with basement.
Is it like a row home or like a freestanding
No,
house?
it's a freestanding colonial.
Okay. In Chicago, nice.
Oh yeah, and it's the University of Chicago, which is more green, which is definitely the greenest part of Chicago. More green than Cabrini Green, which isn't that green at all, really. More just dirt colored. But Cabrini feels like more of your style though, as you leave it. You kind of start pulling into the prim and proper areas of Chicago, and you're like, for 4 gun-toting, leather-wearing, suit-wielding badasses such as yourself, feels just a little bit too clean, too docile for your nature. Can there really be blanks here?
It blanks anywhere.
Never underestimate how insidious they are.
They're like cockroaches.
They are where the blood is, so this place is full of people, especially the naive with students. Could be on staff for all we know.
Ooh, taking advantage of all the students and the fresh new blood. Yeah, that sounds like something a dirty blank would do.
It's disgusting.
Disgusting blanks.
This is why I take pride in my work.
Show of hands. Who thinks they haven't killed enough blanks tonight? Well, great.
One is not enough.
Well, 2 technically. You killed 2. Well, you helped kill 1. You killed 1, but Tiberius killed 1 as well. So 2 total.
I haven't even killed any. I've just gotten their cohort.
Yeah, you just killed normal ass people and shot a woman. Well, honestly,
I haven't killed anybody.
You've all collectively killed Olivia, so.
Oh, that was a good time. Remember that?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, remember we pushed that person out the window?
discussing it as we pull up through a Mickey D's drive-through.
Yeah.
Employees just.
We're
eating
going to
in the back,
Wendy's. I'd like a Frosty.
Like how like nonchalant are you guys all about this? Like how like calm are you and just like whatever?
This is our job.
Yeah.
God,
like
I love my job.
I mean, find something you love. Never work a day in your life.
Do you pull through the Wendy's?
Yeah.
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 They give you your food with a weird stare, like looking at you. They're like, "What the hell?"
Fuck you looking at?
Costume party. Come on, give us the Frosties.
All right, now here's a little keychain thing that gets me the free Frosty.
Everyone looks at you like, "What?" But just like the guy at the hardware store, your money is still money.
It's money on the table to not get this thing at the start of the year, people.
Yeah, it's like
Your goddamn tax dollars are keeping you safe.
After this, we'll hit up the Mickey D's because the McRib is back.
oh my god, take a rib from a blank and then get a McRib from McDonald's.
Hey, what's this sauce remind you of?
Meredith's just sitting on the comms going, "What the actual fuck?"
Does she want us to stay in Chicago?
She hired the best. She's gotta expect some like malfunctioning with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our Frosties.
And you pull up a few streets away from the location. The question is, how do y'all want to do this? Nero? Actually, this way. Sorry.
3-story house, not that large, so it makes sense to have Augustus posted up, provide covering fire, because you don't have like a DMR, like a mobile kind of rifle, do you?
I've got a handgun, but I very much prefer to look at life through a scope.
Yeah, you're much
so-
more valuable with a rifle.
Yeah, I am long range, so I'm going to give the property a wide berth and find the best place to post up, whether that's a tree, whether it's down on my belly in the dirt.
Now, the rest of us should go in a group so no one gets picked off and have their, get turned against us with these insidious blank powers.
All right.
Let's scope this place out.
Go ahead before we start this play and give me a wits and awareness, Nero, or wits and leadership.
Is this a field tactics roll?
Yes, it is.
I will use a point of willpower.
All right.
Seven successes.
Jesus Christ. All right, so here's how I'm going to use leadership because I've been thinking of a new way to make leadership a little bit more useful. So, when you guys are enacting the plan, you have now an expendable pool of 7 dice you can all pull from for the rest of this mission.
I like it.
So you can pull 1, you can pull 2, you can pull 3 if you want to, if you think the roll is that important.
That's, when the rolls actually start going sideways for us. I'm gonna grab one of those.
Thank you, Gehenna Gaming, for banning that follower bot. Don't entertain those
Reported
fools.
that.
Guys, big follows.
Big
You too
money.
could be- you too could be famous. Killing
You too could be
bugs.
an affiliate.
All you need to do is buy your Monster Cat music with your monster wallet.
I don't know what any of this means. Yay, Twitch noob.
Just a lot of Twitch bullshit, but it's fine.
I hear bot and immediately assume AI.
Yeah, definitely like
Yeah.
play the planning pool. Yeah, for sure. That's a really good Zekriel is a really good comparison actually.
Right on.
So, yeah, first things first. Augustus, give me a wits plus awareness as you're trying to find the best location for yourself.
Alright.
And the rest of you can also give me a wits plus awareness as you are scoping out the house.
That is such a big roll for me.
Ghosts.
Trace.
2. 2, 2, 3. Augie.
Hold on.
Little Augie.
Ogbert.
5, 6. 6.
Is that what Augie is short for? Ogbert?
My kid's name is Augustine, and we call him Augie.
Augustine? That's close, but
That's awesome.
I like that better than Augustus.
I just think that's 30 Rock.
So that's 6 successes for me because again,
Jesus.
it's a big dice pool. My wits is 4,
Yeah,
my
I was
awareness
like-
is 4, and then I've got through a
That's
slope.
what you get when you're trained killers.
Like I am absolutely trained to do this.
I don't like building my characters this optimized.
Yeah, I've at least got to fit some of my stupidity in there somewhere, but no, this is streamlined, cut and dry, killer.
Go yeah, you definitely find that you can either settle on a nearby hill, you could probably break it into another house and do what you did before, or you can perch yourself up in the tree. The only problem is with the tree is, you know, if you get shot from the tree, you might fall, but up to you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the hill area,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get over the radio, just cackling Augustus in position. Proceed.
Now you are out in the open, pretty much. Is there any precautions you want to take?
Probably going to put a little bit of brush and stuff over myself.
Okay.
Maybe pull up a little dirt and nestle in.
All right, sounds good. Go ahead and give me a dexterity plus stealth.
Another really good roll for me.
Just remember, if someone asks, this is a Homeland Security op.
I'll have to tell you the story about how I actually snuck past Homeland Security once.
Oh boy.
I'm a face painter and I need to get to training. Stealth plus dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Take that, Homeland Security.
You say that when the stream just goes down. I'm like, oh no, Rick, not again.
No, it's actually it's stupid wild. Okay, so 6.
Oof.
6.
Yep.
All right. Okay then. Yeah, you just look like a little bush. You're like, everyone's like, what's that lone like pack of foliage doing there?
Look at that moving shrubbery.
I am a shrubbery.
Get D to a shrubbery. And then the rest of you, 2, 2, and 3? Alright, so Nero, you got the 3, right?
Yep.
Alright, so you guys are just scoping out the house specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, so this shit is definitely well defended from the looks of it. You count just looking around and like, you know, being good. You count no less than 4 guards. This time they're not armed. From what you see, they're not armed with like handguns and stuff. They're armed with full-on like rifles. As well as 2 other bodyguards, 2 other people that don't appear to be carrying guns.
Not exactly campus security.
Oh no. They're within the house from what you can tell.
Anyone got a thermal scope?
Let me check.
Don't believe you do, Augustus.
Not on my feet.
Yeah. You have night vision.
Yeah,
Oh, I
but
do.
blanks don't give off heat, right?
Nope. From what you can tell. So thermal would actually be pretty kind of useless here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, we'd see a regular person and then a person not glowing.
Yeah, but you have to tell, I guess, to the outline, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, it wouldn't be immediate and blaring to you. But the nice thing about this is the Colonial is pretty much built of wood and stone. And you're pretty sure with if you wanted to load your special penetrating rounds, Augustus, you could probably shoot through the cover.
Oh, yes. We love a good penetration.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna take my time looking at my tablet to watch the University of Chicago virtual tour so I can see inside the building.
Ooh, okay. Like, well, it's not inside. It's like a house though. It's not like a main like.
It's just a house in the neighborhood.
It's the house in the neighborhood surrounding it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
That
the whole
was
area
a
is called University of
Good
Chicago.
call.
But it's pretty easy to pull up colonial plans and be like you any schmuck with a computer access.
I can find it on Zillow.
Yeah. Something similar. You're like, this is probably what it is.
Sweet.
You're like, ooh, the prices here are very muy expensive. Lots of guap, as they say.
Then I would check out a floor plan and
Yep.
try and see what the more fortified or better rooms for placement of this device would be.
Well, we know that it's in somebody's office. So where in
Mhm.
this house would you put an office?
I mean, any bedroom.
Yeah, pretty much. So you can tell that there's 3 bedrooms on the first floor, on the second floor, I should say. The first floor has like the full kitchen dining room, as well as another bedroom on the first floor, and then the basement area could potentially have 2 more bedrooms.
So total 5 bedrooms?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's probably in the second floor, but one can't be too certain.
Nothing on the third floor?
Oh, I totally forgot. I am so sorry. And then 3 on the third floor. I totally
Oh
forgot.
my god,
a
there's
third
8.
floor.
All right.
There's 8. It's a big house.
Um,
Since Julia just cut those floors out.
do they have a bulkhead like access to the basement?
Well, like
Oh, like from the outside.
Yeah.
You know what? For these colonial houses, they probably would.
And over the radio, just where do you want my eyes at?
It's wherever you think is best, I guess.
Where do I think is best?
It's still night.
Probably, I mean, like using actual tactics, you be covering your team most of the time, basically like scouting ahead of them. But you do know if they go into the basement, you're not going to be able to help them from out here.
Well, I mean, they know this. They know I can't see if like through the ground. I'm special. I'm not that special.
Question to the storyteller.
Answer for the player.
The outside of the building, does it have a oil tank hookup? Or does it look like there's a natural gas meter outside?
Let me see. Let me
They
just.
converted to propane.
Oh no, there's definitely. I would say.
Might be a boiler.
It probably an oil tank. Would like an oil tank sounds a little more like modern.
Oil tanks are super old.
Super old. Okay, so they'd be the natural. Whatever be the more modern one. So the natural gas heater then.
Natural gas. Okay.
Yep.
Oil sucks.
Are you thinking about making a distraction or maintenance call?
Is this the HVAC guy in you talking right now?
Well, I mean, if it was oil, I could do certain things in case we have a problem. But with gas, any ignition is an instant explosion, so that's bad for everyone.
Okay, no boom.
No boom.
Some boom.
You will say from looking at the floor plans on your hefty Zillow, you know that the breakers are basically controlling all the power is in the basement.
Nice.
From what you know, most blanks, or some blanks at least, can see in the dark.
Well, that doesn't mean their staff can.
We can't. Unless there's something you'd like to tell us.
No. Can't do that, even with my good eye. All right.
I would say, what is Tiberius's power? I'm trying to remember. Yours
Daunt.
is Daunt. Yes,
Yeah.
the one of the greatest abilities.
I haven't used it yet.
I feel like Tiberius just has Dawn regardless.
Regardless on.
Scary person.
I'm just imagining the Mother Russia from Kick-Ass 2. Have you ever seen that movie? Like, just like almost 6'3", huge, like, just breaking people's bones with bare hands.
Okay.
Can I see if the bulkhead is unlocked by walking up to the building?
It is not. Go ahead and give me a dexterity plus stealth first.
Okay.
You can get that far.
1 success.
Well,
All right, you somehow you don't get caught from what you can see.
From what I can see is always the best thing a storyteller can say, because it tells the player, well, you don't know if you got caught. I'm going to try and see if I can open it.
You definitely would need to give me some dexterity plus some larceny.
Mm-hmm.
I think only one character has a really good larceny in this group.
4 successes.
Wow. Well, I mean, you have decent dexterity.
I do.
Yeah, you're able to, like, Nero and Tiberius, you're kind of looking from across the way, because you haven't yet to approach it with him yet. And you see him, like, start fiddling with the lock, and then, boom, he pops it off.
Guys, I was able to open the basement access.
On the way.
You realize I can't see into the basement. Just letting you know.
That's why we're starting there.
Well, I'll start on the 2 guards with rifles. That sound about fair?
Yeah. Well, at least we'll know where they are and where they aren't.
Oh, they're about to be armed.
All right, Tiberius and Nero, give me a dexterity plus stealth.
Two.
Okay.
Four. For such a large woman, I can be rather graceful.
Yeah, you managed to also somehow of these really good guard rolls, apparently.
Call you Bigfoot for a reason.
Yeah. You managed to sneak past any sort of detection. And you enter into the basement.
We'll close the door behind us.
Yeah.
And descend into the darkness.
Now, typically there's an interior door after you open the doors, the stairs down. As I slowly open that to not make any noise, is there anyone down there? What do I see? As Nero and Tiberius come up behind me.
From here, let me double check. Give me a wits plus awareness.
Just 10? Because he's in front.
Yep.
2 successes.
You could always take one from the 7 pool as well, if you feel it's important enough.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
How many you taking?
1.
All right, down to 6.
So does that put me at 3, or is that just a die I get to roll?
You get another die you get to roll.
Okay. Yeah, it's still 2.
You don't see anything.
No.
It appears, as far as you can tell, there's no one down here.
You don't see anything. Oh, the room's clear. I didn't say that.
Right. I'm gonna keep going and wait for Nero and Tiberius to come up behind me.
Who comes in second?
Well, me because I would generally be leading, so I'm kind of probably trying to make sure that I'm keeping on an eye out for my colleague.
Keeping one eye out for your.
Oh, come on.
Yes, but yeah, you're probably like, why is Cal going in front of me all these times? Like, what the hell is this? I'm the point man.
Yeah.
It's in our job description.
It's literally in my job description. But yeah. So what do I see as I pull up next?
Go ahead. You can go ahead and give me a wits and awareness. So what like normally is line before you, it's a dim lit room. It looks to be like an old cellar of some sort as you're all entering into here. 2. All right. Yep. You just see the old cellar. Several like old like wine casks. Yes, definitely someone's might be having a party down here. And then
If they're
Nero.
filled with wine.
If there be, who knows? Maybe you have a taste. Although to you, you know that blood tastes pretty sweet. Go ahead and Nero, give me what's plus awareness.
4.
All right. So
I'm waiting for it. It appears to be nothing in the
I'm waiting for there to be something.
Hey, Nero, give me a. You look up.
Fuck.
You like going in. You look in the corner of the room, and you see something open its eyes at you, and it looks at you, and you look at it, and give me an athletics plus strength roll as it comes down onto you.
Fuck, I'm not gonna do this. No successes.
You hit the pool.
Yep.
No successes.
All right, so you're leaving the pool at 6. Okay. Take.
He did.
Let me look really quick. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I need to see specifically. Yeah, that's fucking huge. Oh, you know what? See, if you would probably be dead if you were immortal, but you're a ghoul, so this.
And I have some armor.
Yes.
You do.
Why do I hear taps playing?
Oh, Nero boy.
The
Oh,
pipes are
daddy boy.
calling.
The pipes are calling.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
It wasn't Tiberius.
I mean, this is probably why I'm the point person, because I would have taken that a whole lot better than you. I'm looking at my sheet.
You find something come onto you. This I'll describe you right now, because this could be the end of Tiberius if we're not careful.
Coming onto him.
Nero.
Tiberius or
Nero. Everyone. All of y'all fucked.
Someone just like, hey.
Someone play royally fucked by mindless self-indulgence.
You see this disgruntled, disfigured, skin stretched in some places but flappy in others, large ears and an oblong head of what used to be a middle-aged man, looking particularly dreadful with long needle-like teeth and long fingers.
Hold on. I would definitely have used extra dice if I had this description.
Leaving brown hair, and this is when he's already on top of you.
Okay.
So he's got you pinned to the ground, and you hear this Nas on top of you, like spit the color of toffee falling, dripping onto your chest.
Hopefully he doesn't have living hive with murder hornets.
He opens his mouth, and you see a particularly sharp set of his needle-long teeth. And he's gonna go for the bite.
Shoot her!
Yeah, if the Nos is on top of Nero, can I just get up behind him and use that stake driver?
Yes. Okay, so it's all happening at once. Cal, are you doing anything? Really quick? So I can start calculating what this is all gonna be. You're
Probably
just like, oh well.
should.
With your rapid reflexes.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me check my sheet real quick, because if I try to shoot, I might totally destroy Nero. Can I do like a dex and athletics to try and pull him off?
Yeah, it's more strength at this point, but you can definitely do a strength athletics. So what's going to happen is, Tiberius, go ahead and you're going to do a strength plus brawl specifically to see if you can get, because the thing about the stake driver, it's useful in one specific spot.
Yeah.
So you gotta get the spot right. And then Nero, are you doing anything?
What can I do?
You can attempt to push him off,
I have no points in brawl.
or athletics, or
I got two athletics, so
you can try to roll out from under 5. All right, and then he's gonna go. He's going for a big bite.
I'm going to try to protect my neck with my arms.
All right, go ahead and roll me. Oh, actually, it would be brawl. Yeah, roll me strength plus brawl, and then you got 5 on yours, so we'll resolve that in just a second.
I'm going to use 2 dice from our pool.
Okay, bringing it down to 4.
A 10 and a 9. So just 2.
All right, almost beat him in successes. You almost did it. As his teeth sink into you, they're gonna deal an initial, like, into your neck, an initial mark me off 2 for superficial damage.
Okay.
And he gets the whole mouth into you, and you feel for a second like he's gonna take the biggest gulp and drink you dry like a 7-Up, because this dude has potence 3. But with
Into
the,
that
you said
heart.
five successes, you said, right?
Yes.
Tiberius, you get the stake driver, and then you go, boom. You hear the squelching, and you watch the Nas drop onto Nero, just like still. Nero, I'm not gonna lie to you. You were probably, I thought you were gonna die there. I was hoping to get 1 casualty in this game.
Still
might.
early.
Still might, yes.
Come on, tell me you love me.
I do.
Well, I mean, they're married, so.
You drink it, take a big gulp of the wine for that.
It tastes even sweeter now that I've lived.
Okay, let's finish this asshole off. I hope I would have grabbed a machete or something at the hardware
I mean, I have my knife.
Yeah, so if you want to, honestly, you would know if you just if you just put enough damage into a blank, he eventually is gonna final death himself. But you
Okay.
can also just cut the head off if you want.
I'm just gonna cut the head off.
Find some really scary things in the gardening section.
Give me.
Includes a toothed
Drink him
machete.
to heal?
Oh, you just want to use them as a blood bag? I guess.
I want to use them all as a blood bag. They're good for
nice.
nothing.
You gonna Diablerize him?
Yeah.
Can you Diablerize a?
You can embrace yourself.
So, like,
I want to do that.
Tiberius
Oh.
is getting ready to cut off this guy's head, and then Callie's like, don't.
Oh, wait, so let's have a little sip from this Capri Sun.
Dope.
Little.
Maybe you'll get a little uglier.
That's impossible. These good looks are chiseled from marble.
And at the very least, he could be a meat shield. Die along the way.
Yeah, but I'd rather not have this really strong guy.
I mean, I don't really want to carry him.
That seems like a burden.
All right.
Get weakened at burning it.
Just shove him in the furnace or something.
Okay.
All right,
Can
so
I
you start-
drink? Can I drink a bit to heal?
Yeah,
Cool.
you can all heal up to 2 boxes.
Oh, I will do that.
All
Thank
of us?
you, sir.
Well, except for Tree Lady.
I'm
for
a
tree
bush.
later.
I'm a bush. I'm a happy
Shrubbery.
little bush. Bob Ross couldn't make me any happier.
I am stealth. I am a bush.
Believe you. Cool. So I'm gonna heal 1
Okay, cool.
because I had embers.
Stupid blanks.
Lit yourself on fire. Actually.
Cool. I'm assuming that's the only one down here.
Maybe. Hopefully.
You know what they say about assuming.
I
Make
know.
an ass of yourself.
But no gunshot went off. So
Oh shit.
no gunshot went off.
No
Oh,
gunshot went off. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna slowly make my way upstairs.
I'm about to say it was
Hold
all
on,
pretty...
let's look around to see
It's all
if
pretty
there's a
quiet.
computer office area down here.
Basement.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to backtrack from the 3rd floor to
That
here.
would be that's a lot of stairs.
Cardio, remember?
I
You know,
did
it's
my
I'm gonna jam
cardio.
myself into that dumbwaiter.
I already-
7 flights of stairs, I ain't doing it. What about 3 flights? I still ain't doing it.
Not in these shoes.
All right, so let's go upstairs.
Okay, give me just a wit plus investigation to investigate the basement.
I will stand guard.
Ooh, I'm good at that.
I have no dots in investigation, so I'm standing guard.
There was something I did want to do while they're in
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
basement. though.
What's up?
Just, you recall the guards that are circling the property?
Yeah, you want to
Little
shoot one?
vultures? Well, no, I'm going to start picking them off one by one as they are going their separate ways.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take all of them out, just that way they have a clean exit.
Don't you not? Oh, you have a suppressor, right?
So there's 2 guards on the outside. Go ahead and give me a dexterity plus firearms for both.
Are you going for a rifle guard or a non-rifle guard first?
They're all
Oh, I'm going
rifled
for the
that you
one-
see.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said 2 didn't have rifles.
No. Oh, the 2 you're assuming they're inside, so they're not outside the property. There's 4 rifled guards. 2 are outside. There's 2 inside, and there's 2 additional.
AR-15s or
Yeah, you're typical.
I'm taking out the ones with rifles now. You said it was firearms plus what?
Dexterity, 2 separate rolls.
Okay.
You do have 4 pools still to draw from.
how many dice do you roll for this?
Dexterity and
Enough.
firearms?
With your sniper specialty, right?
Oh, yeah.
Probably 8.
Nice.
There's 7.
say-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice. It's decent.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 for the first one.
5 for the first one. And for the second one.
Do you have your like AirPods in as you shoot?
Oh yeah, and you know I'm listening to like some Sex Pistols, God Save the Queen.
I was gonna say, you are the dancing queen.
No, no. I've
I
got
don't
the
know why I
punk
was
list
like-
on.
Everything she
You
does
can dance.
Every little thing she does
is
is
magic. Everything shot through the heart.
Stop
You're,
it.
you're to blame. You give blanks a bad name.
On a steel horse I ride.
So I got 2 tied, so I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 successes on the
Gee.
second guard.
Raise a glass to Augustus.
Oh, tonight we dine in hell.
You start curving the bullet like. You shoot one over his shoulder, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Like he like looks over just enough so you can get a clean one like through his ears,
Oh God, yes.
like a trick shot.
Just,
Oh,
wow, I can see through
glass
both
walk.
sides. Oh.
Damn, cut your eye out with that.
Yeah, I haven't even activated my heightened senses, by the way.
Nope.
I could. I don't need to. That's filthy blank body shit.
Of course, Rachel gets the sheet with the milk juice, right?
It could be a disgusting
It's my
torador.
homeland.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got 4 successes on my wits and investigation into the basement,
Okay, cool. Where says it's,
and that was a crit.
with crit. Okay, so you find the casks. You find a manner of looks to be like no like office area, but you definitely see like storage areas for like pantry stuff, but there's nothing in the pantries per se. There's like a few snacks and stuff, but no actual food.
Is that wine in the casks?
You taste it. If you do that,
yeah.
it tastes like the sweetest drink you've ever had. And that's how you know it's not wine.
It's Vita.
That's an insult to wine, sir. But I get what you're saying.
Somebody call Jason Carl.
Ooh.
While they're doing that, I'm watching the top of the stairs to make sure that if someone comes down them, I can take care of them.
Yep. You hear someone pause at the top of the stairs a few times as if they're doing a patrol. Would you like to take them out?
If I believe I can do so quietly.
Yep. Go ahead and give me dexterity plus stealth. See if you can do a little sneaky sneak.
Not my best roll.
This is what I bait Tiberius into the stealth rolls, and then I cause all out war to happen.
I'm going to spend a willpower.
There you go. You also have the 4 left, right? 4 in the pool left as well.
4 successes.
Boom. The guy turns around and he doesn't see you. He looks to be a regular human. Are you just going to go for the straight up? What are you going to do?
Just next snap.
All right, give me
Next snap.
athletics plus brawl. You can add an additional 2 dice.
Strength. and brawl?
Impromptu chiropractic.
Strength and draw, sorry. I keep saying athletics. I'm dumb.
I was surprised that you didn't give Tibbs like lethal body.
I was, but I was like, well,
4
lethal-
successes.
drops him. You know, he doesn't drop. You like grab him before he drops you.
Yeah, and pull him back down the
Yeah.
stairs.
You like slowly close the door.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't give Tibbs lethal body is because lethal body is really useful against mortals, not so much against blanks. And I was like, just gotta have blank killing powers. So you guys are like tasting. So wait, Tibbs, you go down and you're like drinking the wine, like, and you see them and they're just drinking the wine.
It's like we're putting our heads under the Slurpee machine.
What you guys doing? And I just like
Mind your business.
dropping this guy down the stairs with them. Come on.
Well, I mean, now that I know that it's Vitae, I'm gonna be like,
Listen, we gotta top off every month, dude.
Give me stamina plus resolve for a second from the two of you, Nero and Caligula.
oh, that's great.
1 success.
You rolled quickly.
Oh, one of you guys? Like,
It was the same dice pool as before.
Nero, you're feeling a little intoxicated from drinking all that blood wine.
Who would said I
Oh, yeah! Yeah, let's burn this motherfucker to the ground. All right, I already came up with a plan. My job is done.
guys, this is not professional.
Augustus, you're like, damn, they've been in that basement a long ass time.
Everybody all right down there? I haven't seen any movement upstairs. You stuck in the basement?
I think they're getting drunk.
No, shut up. Don't snitch.
There's booze?
I
Okay,
don't
we're,
think
listen,
they're
we're gonna
drunk.
listen.
That's
If we can, we're gonna take one of these out with us for science.
Save some for me. We'll have a party after, and we'll vandalize the bean.
Hey.
Okay, now that that's decided, can we get
I'm
on?
taking one with me. I'm
All right, move on
Yeah.
upstairs. You've got a clean exit. I killed the 2 riflemen
gonna put it in my
outside.
duffel bag.
So I'm gonna be following Tiberius. As,
Oh, the guy that I killed. Did he have any weaponry on him?
Yes, he had an assault rifle.
I take that assault rifle
Okay.
and rounds that he might have on him, and say, and I got one on the inside.
Cool. Yep.
Does
he's
he have a
got
radio?
He does have a radio.
I want to take his radio
All right.
in case someone calls him.
There's some chatter on there.
I will listen.
You hear stuff like, it's like, patrol come in, all clear from section 2, all clear section 3. You hear a voice in a southern drawl going, I just got news. Everyone be on high alert. Someone attacked my haven over at Cabrini Green. Said Olivia didn't make it out.
I just talked to Olivia. She's great.
You actually said that?
I don't have the radio. But if I
I'm
did,
the drunk one.
I'm gonna be leaving through the bog. You gotta settle the estate stuff here. Gonna go check it out.
The bog? I don't know much about Chicago.
And you hear someone go, yes, Prince Jackson.
Listen, Augustus, if someone leaves this fucking building, that's not us, fucking take them out.
Yes, sir. Where am I looking for exit?
Front door.
Like, keep shooting. We think we found a bigwig.
Oh,
They called him
music to my
Prince.
ears.
And I don't think it's the musician.
Yeah, he's kind of dead, but thank you. You've made my night
a blank.
again.
Like,
He's
ignore
cut.
everything else.
So I am on high alert, and you know what? I am going to activate heightened senses, and I am going to be watching for somebody leaving the house.
Okay.
if we kill Prince Jackson in this one shot, I'm going to be so happy.
When this one shot is done, I'll tell you what the other option could have been. Because there's two routes depending on what happened with Olivia. You could have went down.
Who the hell is Preston?
Kay's talking about a character from one of our Chicago games. Preston doesn't exist in this timeline. That's Matt's game. But yeah. So you're looking at it from the front. So you're scoping out. Give me a wits plus awareness, Augustus.
With the through a scope specialty.
Not for this one, because you're actually trying to hear this.
For awareness. I've got to count out the number of dice. With a big roll. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. 6.
All right. You don't see anyone come out the front door, but you can definitely hear the opening and closing of a door. It's probably from the other side of the house on the back.
What do I want to do? I think I'm going to try and scooch myself into a position where I can see this person that's leaving.
All right, so you're gonna have to, because of the way the neighborhood's set up, you're gonna run past the property, like you're gonna follow him.
Not follow, but I'm going to try and swing wide so that I can get a view of this person without alerting them to my presence.
All right, go ahead and give me dexterity plus stealth. Oh no!
Are we drinking the prince's blood wine?
You ask yourself. You ask your imaginary friend next to you because you're intoxicated. Oh, are we thinking the yes? Good guy. You have your sunglasses on like that.
I don't know when Brett the Hitman Hart joined us, but I like the cut of his
1,
jib.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 successes. It feels good to be me.
Oh yeah. You're trying to swing. You're trying to swing wide, basically, like you said. You managed for the most part to be pretty stealthy. Something happens as soon as you look at him. Like you see him go through the scope, and I'll describe you the man you see before you. impressive is just really one way to say it. You've seen how like some flanks like to consider themselves high and mighty. This one definitely seems to. You see a gentleman. He is tall in a well-tailored suit, a sort of fur-lined collared coat that hangs down. Definitely looks designer, with a black gentleman with the most impressively bald shaved head. He looks pretty high-end, pretty fancy for sure. But specifically, you see him look over towards your direction. Give me a composure plus resolve.
Let's see. And resolve. Huh, this is actually the same roll. Huh. You know, for a blank. Oh no, he's hot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
All right, 6. Give me 1 second.
That's who rolls 22 dice.
That time Rachel survived an encounter with Prince Jax.
A very far off encounter, I need to say. Like,
Yeah, you're probably gonna hear over the radio. Oh no, he's hot.
holy shit! Like,
How hot? Like Terry Crews hot?
Like Terry Crews hot.
Ooh.
How many successes did you get?
6.
Jesus Christ! I will say the stat sheets for some of these elders are not as impressive as I would assume. Yeah, you beat it. You for a second.
Fucking brains.
For a second, you feel terrified. Yeah, like, you're lucky you're not playing by mortal rules. That's all I'm saying. Because even as a mortal, like, if you would fail, that would it would, even if you fail, that would still would have been fucked for you guys. Yeah, he's scary looking. You're just terrified. You're shaking, but you can still keep your scope trained on him. If you want to take the shot, you can. You're not sure to bring him down, and it would be a tough shot, but you can do it if you really want to.
I'm going to do it because this is a big wig and I want his fangs on my necklace.
All right, you're gonna roll me dexterity plus firearms plus snipers, or dexterity plus firearms. You're gonna have that, and then add your specialty.
Use as many of those 4 dice as you want.
I was going to say, I believe I speak for the group when I say use anything in the pool possible and necessary.
I'm going to actually bolster with 2 of the dice. Is that okay?
You can use all 4 of the dice.
You know what?
Do it.
I will. Is that all
Do
right?
it.
This is worth it.
There's no
This
better
game is
use of
canon.
those dice. You hear that, Onyx Beth? I'm calling you out.
You hear that, Jason Carl?
And,
I didn't
like,
hear no bell.
And Augustus, you see as he's like getting on a boat, and he's waiting through what looks to be like, holy shit, does this house have its own cranberry bog?
What the fuck?
You know, those are full
Hey!
of spiders. Absolutely full of spiders. Alright.
Why is there a cranberry bog in Chicago?
In the cranberry bog.
There's a cranberry bog because someone donated money and said there needs to be a cranberry bog.
It's simple, but it's honest work.
Well, you guys can make up whatever silly stuff you want. Just keep donating.
Just keep donating money and
Don't forget, you can use willpower.
Okay. Yeah. 1, 2. So,
Holy shit, guys, we're at 12:35. I don't know if it's us, but
Oh, man. That's awesome.
okay, let me pick out all the failures so that I can. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I have dyscalculia, so I am messed up with math.
Take your
1,
time.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 successes to absolutely brain this man. Like, he may be hot.
wait, 8 successes?
Yeah, he may be hot, but his fangs are coming home with me.
If his head still exists.
If his head still exists.
You should be able to find the fangs. We're just gonna have to do a perimeter sweep for them.
Let me just.
I'll wade through the berry bog for them.
Okay.
We donate to kill Prince Jackson.
He's got a lot of fortitude. Just saying. I gotta see his health really quick.
But he has to be using it.
How paranoid is this guy?
I mean,
Were you using an incendiary round?
I mean, is he really?
I was
like,
actually using piercing rounds.
I'm checking. Let me just.
Like, does
I
he
was
wake
using
up
the
and say,
penetration rounds.
"I'm putting on toughness" immediately?
I mean, isn't resilience on all the time though?
Resilience is, but toughness is not.
Yeah.
So
Let's
8
see.
rounds.
Yep.
8 successes.
8 successes with the piercing rounds, and
Yeah,
they're
sniper
making
rifle's
sweet
what, like
love to
plus
his
5?
noggin.
It's a tough shot. You fire it, you don't get right through the noggin, but you get a clean shot through his like shoulder chest, and you see the penetration. It goes straight through him. You can see that the incendiary kind of explodes a bit on impact. He doesn't go down immediately, but you can see from your scope, blood and vitae are spilling out of him. And over the radio, you can see, what the fuck? I've been hit. Gentlemen, I've been hit.
East side! East side!
Like, I am
They're on
firing-
top of a
firing
building!
another
East
round.
side!
Firing. Give me one sec. Call Alan. Tell him.
Hey, storyteller,
Yes.
are we hearing this?
Yes.
I have the radio.
Like, can I use my EMP?
Oh, on the. Sure. Wait, where on your radio or just in general in this house?
In general, I don't want any of his pleas for help getting out to anybody.
Set it off.
Fuck yeah.
Did I just wipe the hard drive?
Oh,
I don't-
oh.
Oh,
Fuck it.
We got a prince on our hands.
I don't know, guys. What do you think?
I don't know. That hard drive.
Bill,
It's away. It's not. Hey, it's not up
It
to
can
them,
be
Callie. It's up
recovered.
to you. What are you doing?
Would that wipe a hard drive though? It's not plugged in.
It's not plugged in. It'll be
No,
fine.
you're right.
It's magnets though.
What?
Electromagnetic pulse.
Google.
Hold on.
Well,
You
wait,
have
would Callie?
technology, right?
Okay, real quick. Would Callie think about this? Like,
Yeah, because he's really smart.
okay,
Oh, I'm gonna Google it.
you know, you're gonna Google it.
Yes.
Would
He's the tech guy. He
would
know
an
this.
EMP wipe a hard drive?
Is it a zip drive?
The magnetic field on a disk that is used to set the data, if not maintained or is abruptly or intensely changed, will wipe out the data.
Yeah, I just found that too. I'm gonna say no then.
Unless you think it's in a very safe place, possibly lined with metal,
Like a
I'm left.
computer.
like lead, like a safe or some sort. I don't know. It's up to you.
You know, I have a signal scrambler,
Well, then there we go.
The
but
problem
you're
is,
gonna have to tell me.
well, the
No,
problem
it's
is,
okay.
yeah, she's really far off.
Yeah, I'm far off, and I do not hear this radio chatter. I'm just like, a hit! A very powerful hit!
Look, like half the guards here are dead. I think we just let it happen. Let these fucking blanks know their place.
You hear from above a plethora of footsteps, like approximately, probably 5 other people.
I get a flashbang ready for the staircase.
And you hear Jackson go before you roll your second dexterity plus fire, because you see Jackson drop, trying to make himself a hard target. You hear him scream through the radio. What? Wipe everything. Don't let these fuckers get to it. God damn, I will not die here.
The 5-3 bush says otherwise.
Keep shooting until he turns to dust.
Yeah. Once we get that over the radio, I am up those fucking steps, and it's
Yep.
on.
It's speed time.
All right, I'm changing the music up for a second.
Yeah, doom music.
Rosie, flashbang goes first.
Yeah. And then I have paint grenades.
That'll blind them, but
That's good for canvassing stuff, yeah.
Oh, save one of those paint grenades for the celebration after. Just
Yeah, for the bean.
keep it in mind. Anish Kapoor also needs to know his place.
got the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the artist
the
of
fucking Vanta Black
Artist.
motherfucker.
I went to art school. I have a personal vendetta.
All right, we're in. If anyone's listening, I hope you enjoy this. All right. So the flashbang goes up. You hear what the actual fucking screaming Tiberius. You're breaking down the door. You go through the door.
Yeah.
You see a dude aim his assault rifle and he just blindly starts shooting at you.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
have.
You just like start taking shots.
Yeah.
All right, dexterity plus firearms.
Body that bitch.
Four successes.
Or successes.
Yeah.
Blow at his kneecaps. Fuck! 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 You like spraying. You get grazed for 1 superficial damage. You don't even care anymore. You're in your place.
So I walk up, boom, shotgun to head, boom.
Do you want to activate Daunt while you're doing this by any chance?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. They are shaking you are exuding. Everyone even around you, especially even Nero and Callie, you're like, holy shit, that like
Anyone that sees me coming should shit their pants.
Tiberius is fucking scary.
Click, boom, boom.
At this point, I'm going to be following Tiberius. Weapons drawn, mowing down whoever the fuck is in this building.
I'm tossing that flashbang up the stairs before we get up there, though.
Well, I thought you already did that.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You guys all run up.
I was listening to music.
All right. You see another guard coming through, start spraying down the hallway, taking the power. All right, Nero, over me, dexterity plus firearms.
For Nero or me?
For Nero, because he said he was next after you.
I'll be
Four
using the
successes.
radio to tell Augustus.
With the M4.
Whoever they just shot, just keep shooting them. Whatever.
You,
That's a big way
Like
to
you
take them
could
down.
stop me.
You hit the right person.
You hit him through the shoulders, like off the cover. He's taking cover. He takes another quick pot shot at you.
He's on fire now.
Oh shit! It's a normal dude. Okay, yeah. He's
Yeah.
on fire. He's just not able. Graze you with bullet. You take about. Let me see. 2 superficial damage.
That's fine.
You like bleeding a little bit, just a little bit.
I ain't got time to bleed. I'm shooting blanks.
Clickily, you come upstairs.
Absolutely.
You got your guns armed and ready and primed.
Yep.
You see a woman come out of nowhere, swinging her knife at you. Gonna go to try. She's like hiding in one of the other hallways, trying to stab you in the back.
Sounds cool. I'm gonna rapid reflexes that, Colin.
Oh shit! Go in. You have enough. You catch the knife in midair. You see her like unholy surgeon. She looks at you. Give me a. Oh. Before you do that really quick though.
Yep.
Give me a.
Only we brought that Nosferatu.
Resolve plus composure, as she
Oh,
says,
no.
drop.
Not again. Stop laughing at me, Rachel.
Never.
I'm more of a Phoebe fan anyway.
I'll stop laughing at you when
Jesus,
you get good,
what?
Scrub Lord.
3 successes.
All right, let's see if she gets. She has a pretty shit pool for this, actually. Nope, you beat it.
Yeah!
All right, you have done good.
rule!
Stop! And you go.
Not today.
Yeah,
Dexterity
did you say
plus
the magic
firearms.
word?
Count the shells.
You see her fangs. This is a blank.
Was a
Oh.
blank.
Was a blank.
Oh, is she all burned from the UV?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I'm a lead farmer, motherfucker.
Justice, give me another dexterity farms as the boat starts to take off, and you see Jackson's huddled up, looking like he is making himself a hard target to hit.
6 natural successes.
You just like plant your gun in, you grab her by like the shoulder, you go like, and it's like silenced almost because it's just to the flesh.
All flesh is grass.
Kindred drops. Kindred number 2 drops of this little fight. You advance,
I'm gonna willpower
Tiberius?
this.
Okay, you're gonna willpower it?
Yeah. That was not happy.
I'm screaming and my Google's like, yes, would you like to look up something? I'm like, no. Not at all.
Okay, so I've got 2 10s, so 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to kill the prince. It's going to happen.
You're like punching holes in this boat.
Yeah, even if a few shots go here and there, you hit him again. He is like, he's a little bit more hunkered up and a little bit more armored up, is what it seems. But you're definitely dealing some damage, and you hear him screaming over the radio. It's like, I'm getting hit. What are you guys doing? And you hear, there's multiple threats in the house. They got Sydney.
You ever incendiary sniper rounds to light that boat on fire?
Yeah, the boat is slowly going fire, and Jackson's just like, yeah,
Frenzy, Kevin.
He's like, I'm going into the bog, and he dives into the bog underneath.
So wait, the boat was going through the cranberry bog?
Yes, it's one of those little. It's not like a big boat. It's one of those light little like.
He's on like a fan.
Yeah.
Oh. How wise is it to chase this blank into the bog? Because he's diving and I want him.
You have another weapon. You could say fucking settle this motto.
I mean, you've got heightened senses. You should be able to find him, right?
Oh yeah, I can find him. So I'm gonna start running up to the bog. I'm not even being stealthy anymore.
Are you leaving the sniper rifle behind?
No, I'm gonna put that back on my back. And,
But you got your pistol in your hand, I'm guessing?
Oh, I've got the pistol in the hip holster, and that's immediately coming back out.
Do you have any grenades?
Let me...
I don't believe so. I think she has a signal scrambler and she's a lock-picking cat, which would have been...
Hey,
Yeah.
Yep, charge that bitch.
Yeah.
Rick, Rick, are you talking?
No.
Rick, you're muted.
Oh, Rick's muted.
If Augustus like radios this, it might be worth all of us to go and.
We gotta get that hard drive.
Yeah, you get the hard drive.
Listen,
Yeah,
you can peel off. Oh no. Tiberius. Should I peel off?
Nero, you're the squad leader. What do you decide?
What?
Well, the tech guy should look for the hard drive, right?
I guess so.
Tiberius is the shotgunner. I will go help Augustus in the cranberry bog.
All right. So you...
Right.
I hope you don't have arachnophobia, because they employ jumping spiders to keep the crops free of pests.
Never did.
So Nero's going through. He goes through
You know
one
a
way.
lot more about cranberry bugs than I do.
Tiberius,
It's a weird knowledge.
Callus, as you go up these stairs, you're armed with 2 more guns firing down at you.
Did you just combine our names?
No, Tiberius and Caligula.
Okay.
You both are going up the stairs.
Caligibus.
Look, he's excited, man. Let him have it.
Calivirus.
Ooh.
So yeah, you said we're going up the stairs and there's gunpoint down.
Yep.
I'm shooting up.
There you
Same.
go.
You're shooting up. Whoa,
Same.
we got business first.
I feel like Tiberius, just because Daunt's on, she can just one-arm shotgun blast. Like, she can do like the
He's like the Rock and the Rundown.
the Terminator reload. Have you ever seen
Terminator,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, you can just move over. Boom.
Yeah.
It's Callie. You're like, holy shit, this is more blood than you're used to, but this is great. Give me
Not really.
dexterity plus firearms for you, Callie. See if we take the other guy out.
I want to actually get on the radio back to Meredith
The prince is in the cranberry bog. Send in that extraction team.
The prince. Copy that. And it's and you hear, we're sending the chopper.
Fuck yeah.
5? Oh yeah. Dude, I just can't not justify like you not mowing them down. You guys are just getting great rolls.
Yeah, these dice have been very good tonight.
You hear like Andrew WK is get ready to die, come on, and you're just like it's
Party hard is better to me.
You better have a
Party, we were party hard.
like you kind of go in and you do like the close quarters, like you like hit them with the stock of the submachine gun, and then spray them when they're confused. Tiberius just like cover shots, kicks them, blows off their knees, goes in, finishes with the head. All reloaded. You're in full style. Nero, as you're leaving to the back, you're gonna find yourself getting jumped by an invisible presence that rushes at you. Me a brawl plus athletics.
You mean athletics and dex?
Or brawl plus strength, sorry.
Well, this is it, Nero. I don't have brawl. One success.
You hear a cracking as you feel your nose break for a second. As you take 3 superficial damage as this beefy like
I'm unconscious.
true like leather jacket wearing a dude with an anarchy symbol on his. It's just a stereotypical Bruja. I didn't really think really more for these mooks after this.
Anarch, protecting the prince.
You won't. Hey man, there's a lot of favors doing.
Alright, that fills my health stat.
Be that baby chorus, Bruja.
Oh,
guy.
does it for superficial? All right,
Unless
so
my
you.
armor takes
The
anything.
sheriff.
Yeah. So you're still standing up. You're just gonna start taking aggravated.
Alright.
That's all. He goes in. He goes, "What's up, Second Inquisition? You like the fuck? I hope you do." What do you do, Nero?
I mag dump.
You what?
The full clip goes into this man.
Okay, give me dexterity
Of
plus 5.
incendiary rounds.
Light him up like a fucking jack-o'-lantern.
Did you say Magnum?
Mag dump.
Nice. I also said he said Magnum. I was like, I don't think you have that.
7 successes, including a critical.
Like, if you're gonna fuck me, have protection. Magnum.
My Magnum clip for my Magnum dong.
My monster clip for my magnum.
Whoa, Danny DeVito. Whoa.
Funny fact, we were playing a game the other day, creating characters, and someone brought the fact that Danny DeVito could very much well indeed be in this game. So you start.
We should invite him.
You just unload your entire clip, and he's still kind of seething there, like lit up on fire. His like mouth open in pain.
Rot Shrek.
Do you think that's a really good spot for a UV grenade?
Yeah. Ooh.
You've never usually when you
Like
kill
Resident
blanks.
Evil 2.
Yeah, usually when you see blanks, you kind of just kill them and they turn to like hulking masses of mush. This legit just turns. He just turns to dust. Tiberius, Caligula, you reach an office-looking area after storming through most of the bedrooms.
Looking for that drive as soon as I can.
Yeah, I'm holding the door.
Give me a wits plus investigation. You like it might be in this office. You're not sure though.
Oh, 5 with the crit.
Jesus, I can't even like be like, no, you don't find anything. No. Like I can't even make it hard. You like clear out everything. You're just like haphazardly searching because you know you don't have a lot of time. And Tiberius, you're at the door.
Yeah.
Okay, holding on to the door. You find what appears to be a safe. You would need to take some time cracking it. It's an electronic lock and everything.
Can it be hacked?
Possibly.
Can we take it with us?
A strong person could.
Tiberius, you're really strong.
Yeah, I can pick it up and carry it and cover us out.
Okay. It definitely takes both hands, so, but you can lift this huge thing. Because what's your strength at?
4.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, just yeet it out the window.
Into
Just
the
like
bog.
we did with Olivia.
Well, onto the ground.
So as you're walking out, Caligula,
Yes.
you're going to see one last person stand in front of you. Clean blonde hair, intense blue eyes, skin of swarthy hues.
It's not a person.
He looks at you and he goes, let's try this again.
Blank.
Turn your
Again.
gun on your ally.
Oh fuck it, it's Hallie.
My composure and resolving again.
Yes. I don't know what it is.
It's
It's
like
just every I'm going down the list, and every time I get to Callie, it's just always the dominate dudes.
Ooh. No! Use willpower. Oh, okay.
Did you use all of the from the pool, right?
Yeah.
Just shoot the prince.
The prince.
I got 4
hey, I got
successes.
special-
Oh,
permission.
Jesus Christ. Of course
Yeah,
I
no,
rolled
that's
bestial
totally-
failure for this guy.
Yes! Oh!
You shoot him and
It fucked all blanks to ever exist.
you just go, not on my watch. Or whatever badass one-liner you can think of.
I feel like I should say something smart. You don't have to say anything at all.
And he forensies from the incendiary ammo.
Turn this. Cool. Do I need to roll to shoot, or am I?
You can roll if you want to do another clip. Tiberius, you could also use the safe as a weapon if you really wanted to.
Yeah, Tiberius Smash.
Give me both dexterity plus firearms for you, Cal, and then Tiberius, give me strength plus brawl.
And this does not count as grappling, sadly,
No.
right?
No.
6.
5.
Jesus. He's dead by the time Callie unloads another clip into him. But then, just for good measure, Tiberius brings the safe down, squishing the blank's head between it into sinews.
Important?
Like Pop-Tarts, just like.
Now we can go kill the prince.
Yeah, speaking of Bog Boy, how's my hunting going? Uh-oh.
You're on mute.
You're
Nick, I
muted,
can't
Nick.
hear you.
Can't hear you.
Nothing.
Nope.
Hi, we can't hear you.
Oh no.
Alright, I'm in charge
Joke's
now.
on you. I am the storyteller now.
Hey.
Prince
Oh, no.
Jackson dies.
He dies, I get his fangs, and then tonight is a good night.
It was already a good night. We're having fun.
It's a great night.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
What's the last thing you guys heard me say?
Squishes him.
We win.
Squishes him like a grape or something.
Okay, he squishes him like a grape. And you were like, oh, is that someone important? I was like, well, if you mean like Prince Jackson's like listed like bodyguard unit, yeah, I guess it's pretty important. And you got the safe in one hand. And I said you wade out into the bog, but you don't see him. Give me a wits plus awareness as you're like wading out.
Does my heightened sentences come into this?
Yes, it does.
Alright, so just add that. So, what's awareness and heightened senses? Ugh.
Jesus Christ, you've been playing this for a while.
Yeah,
We're at the end, guys. I swear.
my butt hurts.
But
One,
the prince
two,
showed up.
three,
I got another 2 hours in me.
6, 7. 7!
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
I'm
Chat
going to
closed.
kill this man!
Let him eat. But
Remember, like the director said, they don't have genders anymore when they become blind.
what's that mean?
Oh yes.
You see something moving in the water,
Oh god, it's Anaconda.
and he steps out and looks at you. You think you're real funny coming here?
I'm gonna level my pistol at his head before he can start monologuing.
And as he does that, as you do that, he says, "Turn it on yourself." Give me resolve plus composure.
Resolve.
Listen, we gotta start declaring that we're gonna avoid all eye contact.
Oh, dice gods. I
Oh shit,
implore
he probably has that power too.
Guide my pimp hand and make it strong so that I may teach this blank body his place. Amen.
I might.
Okay, so, oh, I got 3 10s. Holy shit.
You gotta be.
the divine?
All right.
Okay, so 3 10s and 2 7s, so 4 7 successes, I think. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
You had to beat 5.
Oh,
Make your dexterity plus firearms.
Kingslayers.
Oh, dice deity. We
More like
thank you.
Kingslayers.
ew. Okay, dexterity.
We're never gonna roll this well ever again.
No.
No, these dice are
Never.
gonna fail me ever. It's like they've been imbued for one night. So
All those times when Alcavian failed at stealth checks are coming up now for me.
oh god, that just reminds me of Pax failing that stealth roll. Do you see that fucking dragon?
That was great. The other one was you got worms under your skin.
Yeah,
Cut
you
them
got
out.
worms under your skin. You should cut them out. Like,
I'll
you're
never
going to
forget
kill
that.
him like that.
I'm just like, okay, you do it. He's dead.
Alright, let's see. Oh, some of them went out of the box. Out of the box. Out of the box. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
You take a good few shots at him. Oh wait, you have your pistol. And you're just like unloading into him because they're normal rounds in your pistol.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while and it's gonna suck for both of us, but one of us is gonna be dead at the end of it. And it's looking like him.
He staggers back and taking a knee just from all the damage. Nero, you come around like just and you're seeing this scene.
There's no hesitation. I see this. I start
Yeah,
shooting.
give me dexterity plus firearms.
Don't you dare kill punk this from me!
Oh, I will. I have not gotten this. Look at that one guy. I got that one guy. You know what? I can toss my last flashbang at him for you.
Oh no, you'll hit me!
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's the point. He's just like, oop, you can't see. Looks like you can't see me stealing your kill.
I will spend
Son
a
of a
point of
bitch.
willpower. 5 successes.
You, with the incendiary ammo,
Mm-hmm.
he looks at you and tries to looks like he's gonna do something. And then you see the shots ringing out behind you, Augustus, hitting him. That pretty much is the final nail in the proverbial coffin. And he just kind of chokes up and goes, like, his eyes, like, drawn the dark. He's like, this was supposed to be my city. My legacy.
I'm going to take the pliers off of my belt from the tool store, and I'm pulling his fangs out. And
While
I'm
she's
taking
doing that, I'm pretending to play my
world's
my
smallest
M4 like a
violin.
fiddle as the Prince burns. Nero is playing the fiddle.
You take a little bit of superficial damage as you pull, because he's on fire.
That's alright,
and
I'll
you-
douse it in the bog afterwards.
He falls, and the last thing he says is, looks like this world belongs to the mortals after all.
USA.
Drops into the bog.
You messer! Oh, wait.
You hear Meredith go. You see the light of a helicopter above you. Did you just kill one of their elders?
The
leader.
Oh, yeah,
Boy.
and I got a toasty little souvenir. Oh, look at that little baby.
You see the
Look at him.
the rope ladder come down. Get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Did you get the drive?
I hope
Did
so.
we get the drive?
You gotta save.
I've got a safe.
Whatever. At this point, that's merely consolation at this point.
Listen, you can secure that building. Secure that building.
Anyone left alive in there?
If I can give you the safe, I can do a sweep.
Yeah,
Get
you.
the fuck out with the thing.
I would say I just found you guys get out, and you guys probably tell her no. And as soon as you get onto the copter, you hear a shoot as the house explodes.
Good thing we didn't go back in.
Holy shit! You guys just killed a prince. You hear over the radio.
Hell yeah, we fucking did.
Chicago belongs to the fucking Inquisition now.
I get on the radio. We're coming for the rest of you sons of bitches.
Meredith goes, holy shit. This is better than I expected. For
What did
And you'll be
Chicago.
willing to
Expect.
pay extra.
We're gonna
What
do
you
to
expect?
she like you she looks at you and she just goes, this is just the beginning. With all this strive, we can hunt down every Kindred in Chicago, or every blank in Chicago. London might have been the spark, but this will be the fucking inferno. You did good, Kinslayers. Now time to get the fuck out of here.
I know.
Time for us to all do the sunglasses. Just yeah.
And you fly off into the sun as the sun begins to rise, like into the sunrise.
And then we ring in the day by vandalizing the beam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck up the beat.
You fuck up the beans.
I don't know what the bean is, but I'm in.
Google Chicago the bean.
It's so dumb. It's just a large silver bean, and that's not even the name.
Oh yeah, I heard
It's
about
like
this.
called Cloud Gate or something. It is the dumbest fucking thing.
Everybody gets a picture with it.
That's disgusting.
And that is the
Looks
end
like a freaking bent enema.
of Operation Kinslayer, aka Operation Kingslayer.
That was.
Holy shit, you guys killed Prince Jackson, and I was trying to I was like, alright, I'm gonna start just dominating, murdering people right now, like.
No, you aren't. The dice said no.
The dice said no.
I said no.
No to you.
And the reason why the sheriff didn't get there because they're the Second Inquisition, and they attacked like his private home because they got it out of I read a lot of Chicago by Night to get ready for this game, and Chicago by Night, it's like, hey, here's a human that Kevin Jackson trusts a lot, that's like in charge of his whole like bodyguard outfit, and I was like, well, they're gonna kill them. Would you like?
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I hope everyone had a shit ton of fun.
We're going to LA, boys.
Going to LA. That was the
Ladies and
original
gentlemen.
idea, but I was like, I feel like people would have got pissed if I'm like, hey, we're gonna go kill like Prince
He did.
Vannevar and be in like fucking.
No,
Rachael
we're
Lindman.
gonna kill that.
He's
fucker.
later, but just know he's on the list.
We're gonna slaughter the anarchs.
We're
and,
gonna clear out the valley.
Oh,
we're the undisputed Inquisition in the Valley.
Let's hunt Jasper for sport.
Oh no.
I don't think Alex
I
would
mean,
be super
yes, but
appreciative of
no.
that. He's a friend of the show of the
Oh,
channel.
loves him.
I didn't say Annabelle. I said Alex.
Annabelle's fair
Oh,
game.
but he's a little dumb.
I might have
He's a
trouble with
sweet little
Nellini.
thing.
And I have to say, like thank you, really thank you to Atlanta by Night, because I remember watching LA by Night and be like, wow, the Inquisition seems kind of weak. And then watching Atlanta by Night and be like, the Inquisition does not give a fuck in this game. And that's why I was like, and I dropped a little bit of like Easter eggs and stuff, I'm sure, in the beginning people heard. But if you wanted to know how this game could have took different turns, so I'm gonna turn off the music for a second. So if you would have let Olivia escape, Olivia would have called the Seneschal, which would have been Alan Sovereign. And Alan Sovereign's whole thing is that he knows that he thinks that he's like one of the only people that's like, the SI is a big threat and we need to like take care of him. But then Alan Sovereign really hates Horatio Ballard. So he's like, okay, well, the SI aren't going to stop until they find someone they think is their scapegoat. So I'm going to leave them to my mortal enemy. So it could have been Prince Jackson estate, or you could have fought on the Lake Michigan estate of Horatio Ballard. And that would have been fun, too.
They all die equally.
Well, yeah, but
now we get both.
Prince, and
but now we have a prince.
List.
I'm just saying that would have been the original end of it, but you would have never found the drive there, obviously. So that would just been. But yeah, holy shit.
That was extremely cathartic.
Hope you all enjoyed that.
You know we did.
Clearly.
Yeah, again, I need a cigarette afterwards.
Holy shit, Tiberius, your eye is back.
Did you have the basement vitae?
Awesome.
We went over my usual
I feel great.
We went over my usual 3-hour limit, but I think it was worth it for the big ass fucking battle we've had, all the battles we had.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
So yeah, everyone looks like they met their goal. Thank you to everyone that donated or even considered donating it. I'm super appreciative of it. We're raising it for a really good cause. They hit over their goal of 1,000. They're at $1,235. It's going to continue on tomorrow, so definitely keep watching, I should say.
Yeah, great weekend for the family.
Yeah, great weekend for the family indeed. Everyone, where can they find you at? What are you guys up to? Plug your shit.
Starting with Tiberius.
Okay. I'm Rosie, regular size mom. You can find me as regular size mom on Twitter.
Discord.
In Discord, Gehenna Gaming's Discord. Talk to me there. It's an awesome place to go.
Send you pictures of cats.
I will send you pictures of cats. And you can find me as Grace Benton on Rage Across Birmingham on Carrying Comfort Studios.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Yo, I want to be a guest star as a werewolf. I'm just saying. I want to be a guru.
It's fun.
Fuck being Kindred. It's guru all the way. Or mage. All right. We're going to Ben next.
Hey, I'm Ben. Yeah, I am Big Dad on Discord. You can also find me as Jasper Redding on Twitter for some reason. You can also catch me as Sergey on Rage Against Birmingham. And I also want to plug the upcoming thing for them, Crack the Sky on Carrying Comfort Studios.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of cool stuff going.
Yeah, it's Lancer. It's mech fighting.
Yep. Yeah, Rachel, what do you got going on?
Okay, so hi, I'm Rachel. You can find me as Super Rat Lord on Twitter and TikTok. And currently I am working with Simulacra Studios with there's Blood Covenant is the Sabbat game we're running, and I play the Pack Priest Paisley. And then I'm also working with Rick on something, which if he wants to bring it up, he can. I won't spoil it.
I think not, because if it's what I think he's talking about, then as I know, because I'm unfortunately not involved in that project, the players should not be known to one another.
Okay, well, my lips are sealed.
Who knows what I've got going on?
Is it cool?
There's lots of crazy things.
It's cool. It's not like we dropped a trailer for it in the middle of the stream or anything.
I didn't get to watch it. I'm in the game. This game.
Yeah, we just see Zoom, man.
Just the Zoom.
There's a lot of people involved in a lot of crazy things I'm doing. I don't know.
Rick,
could be anything,
shit.
Guys.
Plug your shit.
Who, me or you?
You plug your shit. I play last. I'm a game master.
Okay, I'm Def Mokavian. I'm one of the crazy bastards who founded Gehenna Gaming, which just means that I get to meet lovely people at cons and play games with them for years, which is what we're doing here. and it's a total blast. I had a lot of fun. This is actually the first vampire game I've played since over a year. Since before PAX, I've been running games. So
heartbreak.
yeah, no, I had a lot of fun. Even as Immortal, this was great. So I'm super excited. I'm going to be playing a Dark Ages game in January that I don't think has been announced yet, but it's going to be super fun. If you've got anything going on and you want people to play vampires, I'm always down. Otherwise, I run Vampire all the time because I love Vampire. Ridiculous. You can find me on Gehenna Gaming Discord website, and I'm Def Malkavian on Twitter. Otherwise, I'm always hanging out and playing games with lovely people like you see here and in the chat. But yeah, I'm doing Kindred stories. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be fucking great from what I've seen so far.
Great.
Hi everyone, I'm Nick from Gehenna Gaming. You can find me on Twitter at NoblemanNick, as well as Instagram. I don't use Instagram as much anymore. It's more like my personal stuff and like cosplay and shit like that. But if you want, you're free to send me a message on there or on Twitter. Yeah, I'm mostly on Twitter. What I'm doing now is, well, the next thing you'll catch me on after this is I'm gonna be returning on Wednesdays, next Wednesday, for Kult Echoes of the Past, which we have about 3 episodes left of that I'm gonna be on a little mini series. It's been awesome. I played Matthias Castillo. I'm really enjoying it. You can also find me on The Deep Dive, an awesome show that I run every other Tuesday on Gehenna Gaming. We actually just had our part 1 of our deep dive on Changeling, and part 2 is gonna be our season finale. It's great. I got to the end of a season of my show. I'm super excited. It was great playing with everyone here. This was one of the best groups I've had for this type of game, and I'm super glad we all just fucking leaned into this chaos. You can also find me starting January 1st for Fridays. Every Friday is going to be on Caring Comfort Studios. I'm going to be running the Interstitial War Kingdom Hearts game. It's going to be awesome. We just announced the teaser. We got a cast together. We just actually had our session 0 the other day. It's great. And plus there's some other crazy stuff on Gehenna that I'm actually supposed to meet with people tomorrow about. So hopefully.
Virtual HorrorCon coming up.
I was going to say, yeah, including the upcoming Virtual HorrorCon 2. Scheduled Q1. I don't think we've necessarily
I don't know if I'm
put out the official date yet.
I don't think we did yet, but yeah, Q1.
But stay tuned. If you want to be involved, if you want to run games, reach out to us. If you want to play in games, reach out to us too. Because we loved putting cheeks in the seats, storytellers and players together, and having a great time. Nick just got his Cult book in,
like,
so I'm sure he's going to want to run Cult. Yeah.
And I am running for our Elder God patrons on Gehenna. So
you are.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. It's going to be my first Cult game I've ever ran, actually. So
it's a good game.
I want to play that. Run that for me, Ben. We'll talk. All right, I think that's pretty much the end here. I want to play some cute little piano music to get us off on. You all have an amazing rest of your day. I love you all. And peace out. Everyone say goodbye. Thank you for joining our...
We've got the blanks on the run, people.
And thank you for joining us, Naletian, who hasn't played Vampire in 20 years, somehow found this and was able to... realize that this lovely game is still around.
Yeah.
And hopefully they join us on Twitter, join us on Discord.
Find us on Discord.
Or Twitter, that's why I shit post.
Connect with us even more and maybe get into a game. Get reintroduced to this wonderful system and other horror games we love. And just play more games, man. Have some fun with us. Anyway,
yeah, man, definitely. Also, shout out to the people who did my makeup today. It's my first time I ever wore makeup on stream. I wanted to feel more like a vamp.
You look great.
Kind of low sombro you.
All right, everyone. Peace out. Have a great night. This was Saturday Night One Shots. Vampire the Masquerade.
Thanks, everybody.